Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Unfiltered Information Podcast. This is episode. Oh God, what is this? Maybe 10, maybe 11.
Around 10.
It's around there. I always get it wrong. I want to start this new thing at the beginning of every podcast where I read a quote from Psychology 100 quote book. So just give you guys something to think about as we're going into it. Men are disturbed, not by things, but by the principles and notions which they form concerning things. All right. No further explanation. I'm just going to let you have that. Do with that as you will. I got Doug here. You know, he's been on like 4 or 5 times. Everyone knows him. Got Jack. He's been on about 3 times probably. Everyone knows him.
How we doing?
You know, we don't got any topics to really talk about. We're just shooting the breeze. But I got one topic I want to talk about. Just the last time me and Doug have been on, we dropped the rap album on SoundCloud. No big deal. What is it, 13 songs, 14 songs?
Yeah.
Something like
All original. I will leave the link to the album in the description of this video if you guys want to listen to it. Why don't you tell? What was the process like doing that for you? Because for me, bro, I was like, this is one of the craziest things I've ever done.
Well, we've made some songs together in the past, and we love doing it because it's like, I don't know, I just like creating something with your friends is like so dope.
It's crazy,
especially when it's like you can all enjoy it together. But like, yeah, we've made some songs. Then you were just like, yo, we should make an album.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, like that's a really good idea. So we just went for it. Fuck, I'm so glad we did, because like now we have that, and
that stands forever now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be there. We're gonna show our kids that one day. Like, what was your child or our teenage life? When we made a fucking album. That's what we did.
Basically, like, it took us about a month.
Yep.
And I've come out with 2 projects other than that, and the month was like way quicker than the other 2, cause like
there was only like 3 or 4 times we met up and did it too.
I know.
We made it like 2 songs.
I feel like
every time.
we were so focused like on like really making these songs, and then I don't even know how I wrote like so much over the cause I was really like didn't write that much, and then you were just like, let's make an album, and then I just forced myself.
We wrote 14 verses
to do shit.
Yeah.
And it just happened. So like really, once we had like a date and this idea that we were doing it, it was like kind of took off from there. I feel like sometimes when I can't get started on a project or like songs, doing whatever, just like, but really having that like date set out, I was like, let's kill this shit.
Shout out Marijuana for helping out too. You were a big part in this one, Marijuana, so get a hand for you. Shout out Marijuana.
Thank you, Marijuana.
Everyone thank your local drug dealer.
we love you.
We love you so much.
I won't call out our local drug dealer.
Yeah, well, we ain't calling on this. Shout out you. You know who you are. Shout out you. You good man.
You guys remember your old rap beef?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So back in the day, I made a song called "Tale of Two Cities," and this was what, like high school, maybe
Junior. It was like sophomore.
Sophomore,
going
junior
into
year.
junior year.
Yeah.
Sophomore
We were
summer.
at football,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you were just like, you dropped the news that a song was dropping, and people were loving it. It was going crazy. Like, the buzz was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck. But
And Doug came over here and started his rap career by dissing me, which is kind of crazy.
Song was.
Dips goes move.
Yup.
It was a classic. It was a classic.
Josh's old rap name was Dips because
I packed Shaws back in the day. I'm tobacco free though, folks. I don't even smoke blunts.
there you have it.
Big Dipper time. Bro, I'm so happy I quit dip. That was such a bad habit.
Probably one of the best decisions.
Oh yeah. Bro, I was going on like 5 years when I quit.
really?
7th grade to senior year.
You, Elmer, and Fu were really holy shit.
Yeah, it was bad. I was going through a can in 2 days.
Bad.
There was days where I'd go through a can a day if I was stressed out. And that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I went to the nurse's office and I was like, I had this black spot on my gum. It turned out to be some sort of like infection. It was nothing crazy. But I had this black spot on my gum. I said lung, I think. And I thought I had cancer, bro. I could have sworn. I was like, this is it. I'm dying. Because the survival rate for mouth cancer is fucking pretty damn low, bro. You don't survive that very often. Don't do dip. Don't just do cigarettes. None of that shit.
Tobacco is pretty fucked, but
It's a hell of a drug, but it's fucked. There's nothing wrong with casual use, though.
It's taken over.
It is.
you know, I would agree with that. And like on Joe Rogan, he said it one time. He's like, people are scared to admit that they enjoy tobacco.
Yeah.
Because there's this notion around it that it, obviously it does kill the most people out of any drug.
500,000 a year, more than Corona.
I mean, fuck, like it's really bad. But if you're someone that can enjoy it in moderation,
moderation's the key to that.
Anything in moderation is okay. Like, if you end up getting lung cancer from smoking a cigarette like once a week or like once every few days, if you're stressed or packing a lip, it's like whatever. Like that's pretty unlucky. But for the most people that don't, it's it's the chain smokers that are
pack a day smokers.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
And there's so many of them. But then
it's so easy to get to that point. Yeah. That's why they make it so easy.
We all know like a chain smoker that made it until like their 80s, and then like
it's
nothing.
Like they never. Odds.
Yeah,
my mom would smoke.
They beat all odds
before she was pregnant with my sister, and then she stopped as soon as she got pregnant.
That's good. You know what's fucked up? That people don't stop when they get pregnant. I hate that shit. Yeah. I hate that. You're just like that's. I see that as the equivalent of shooting up heroin while having a baby. Yeah. I see both of them equally as bad. No question about it.
Oh, we were talking about this. Do you think that you could get down, like, if you're pregnant and you're taking, like, drugs, like, say, shooting up heroin?
Yeah.
Do you think the baby would be down, like, become Down syndrome or autistic or?
Oh, definitely autistic. Down syndrome, probably. Yeah. I wouldn't see why not. That's fucking with the chromosomes and the DNA structure and telomeres and shit.
Because we were talking.
You don't want to fuck with the baby's telomeres. Telomeres are the things that on the end of chromosomes. That's what like defines how old you are and shit like that. When your telomeres go, you die. Like that's just like that's a correlation that's like unmatched. But speaking of this dude, I'm sorry. I'll get back to what I was saying. David Sinclair. He's a dude who does research into telomere lengthening and like life expectancy, like raising the life expectancy. Like he's like I think he's like 50, but his biological age is like 25 or something, and he's on like groundbreaking like technology and research of prolonging the age of human beings. It's fucking crazy. But I think you can definitely fuck with kids and shit like that just by ingesting drugs, which is like, dude, many people do it. Hell people do it for no reason.
Well, they come out, addicted to these drugs, and it's like
that's
what
the worst.
Fuck? Like, do you do with a baby
who's addicted to crack?
Like, I don't know what they do, but
I think they just let them cry it off and fight it off. I think that's all you can do, right? Because that's what you do when when an adult has an addiction. They just fight it off.
Dude, that is so horrible. Oh,
at least it's like, I mean, it's definitely painful.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
At least they're a baby.
Alcohol is like a huge one because like fetal alcohol syndrome is like a real thing. You like are fucked up for life.
Is that like shaking baby syndrome or is that a different thing?
Shaking baby syndrome.
That's
maybe
that's when you shake a baby.
Yeah,
right? It's what you're saying is like.
Oh, it's just like the mother drinks while she's pregnant, and there's a whole syndrome for it because like the child is just like has its own problems, like list of problems, and it's like. It's like worse than doing like hard drugs. It's like alcohol's bad.
It is.
Alcohol's really bad.
It's one of those things that's been grandfathered in. I drink water. It's one of those things that's been unless you got Tito's. You got Tito's vodka. It's a good time for me. I'm keeping it 100. I always keep it 100 on these podcasts. What was I saying? Tito's.
Something about I was talking about alcohol and then.
It's been grandfathered in, bro. Like, no one seems to care. Same with tobacco. Like, it kills... Alcohol kills 80,000 a year. Tobacco, 480,000 in the U.S. every year. But for some reason, no politician, no government official, no local government, no one seems to want to stop the sale of these things. But as soon as vapes started exploding on the market, everyone gave a fuck.
Yeah.
When a handful of people died from smoking fucking laced weed pens, people started losing their minds. I mean, like... I don't know about you. I like a nice vape rip every now and then. You know what I don't like? The fact that I can't buy them in the store. It's fucking annoying. I'm 20 years old. I should be able to buy what the fuck I want.
And it's like, it's fucked up because, like why can't we just go buy cigarettes and alcohol?
Exactly.
And, like, you're banning vapes, but it's just like, take a step back and look at what that stuff's doing.
Yep.
And it's like...
You can see a direct correlation between the war on drugs, how it's been a complete failure, and the war on vapes. Because everyone knows someone who buys vapes off somebody that are fake. Mm-hmm. Everyone does. You got the side bays, you got the puff bars, you got Puff Plus. All these, if you look at the serial numbers, bro, I brought one time and it was fake. The first one I ever bought was fake. I looked up the number. That's dangerous. If you illegalize a substance, people will still find a way to use that substance. There's no question about it. We've been doing it for 50 years.
Yeah.
For the war on drugs. We'll continue to do it. It's a fucking joke. I don't get why people think if they ban something, it's going to stop the sale and spread of it. If anything, it escalates it. Prohibition, a prime example. You make alcohol legal, what are people going to do? They're going to sell illegal alcohol. I mean, how many times do you have to learn the same mistake? It's like fucking socialism. Just keep trying it till it works. It's not going to work.
That's how NASCAR started. It was during the Prohibition.
Was it?
It was like
Really?
in the kind of Appalachian states, kind of like Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's like these moonshiners.
Shout out Tennessee.
They would run the liquor to like all around the state and to the neighboring states with these muscle cars. And back in the
Really?
day, they would like trick them out to where they were faster than the cops and they could outrun them. So that's, and then after the Prohibition, there was no need for these like fucking fast cars anymore.
Yeah.
So they would just start racing them, and then eventually that blew up into NASCAR. Or
That's
how
insane.
That's
it worked,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Moonshiners. Never tried moonshine, but I hope I do one day.
Tried moonshine in like eighth grade. with
Ooh,
Robert-
that's a bold
at
move.
Robert Buttermer's house.
Oh,
Was it
First
potent?
time I ever dipped at Robert Buttermer's house.
Like tobacco dip?
Yeah,
Bad influence there, huh?
it was awesome.
That was awesome.
We spit in Sunny D bottles.
Yes, sir. Bro, the first time I ever dipped, I was with Joe at his house, and we were listening to Blake Shelton, and it was a song about him packing dips. And I put one in, and 5 minutes later, I remember just standing over his sink trying to puke it out because I swallowed my spit, but I couldn't puke. But I just kept gagging for like 10 minutes in this kid's kitchen while I was spitting my ass off because I've never had nicotine before. I was buzzing like a motherfucker.
Off top. Well, new topic, I guess.
Any topic's welcome here.
Top, like, give me your top sports, like, right now. Top 3.
What I'm watching?
Yeah, that you would want, like, that you'd watch.
UFC, NFL. That's it for me.
I'd say NFL 1. And I would say the NBA, but I don't even want to watch the finals.
They had the
Well,
lowest
that's not-
ratings of all time.
For the finals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just because I didn't even watch a game, and I
You're a
would go.
diehard fan.
I would go NBA, NFL, UFC. Just like UFC. I
I'd
don't
go
watch
UFC
UFC all the
second.
time.
And I didn't even watch the UFC until the other night.
Really?
I mean, I've seen
It's a good
fights before,
sport,
but I
bro.
was like, this is entertaining.
Because it's mastery.
That was a
bro.
very
you
good
have,
card.
You have to yeah, it was. Dude, I cannot wait for Habib Gaethje. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
We should watch
I
that
like
together.
I'm streaming it, but we can meet up and stream it.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it. I ain't never
watched
paid
it with,
again.
I watched it with Johnny. You sent them the link.
Oh yeah.
I was with Johnny, Joe, and Omer.
Dude, the thing with Habib is his wrestling is so fucking superior to any human being
That's why
on the
he beat
face of this
McGregor.
earth. Yeah, because he tired up McGregor by the second round, but
It's
McGregor
not
couldn't do
even
nothing.
Yeah, it's not even that he beat him wrestling. It's just that the thought of his wrestling game like really threw McGregor off.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Gaethje's a striker though. He's a bro. He's not gonna go out without a fight, bro.
that's what everyone thought it would cost. Huh?
Yeah, I was hyping up Costa.
I didn't know anything about either of them really, but going into it, I thought Izzy was gonna win.
I'm not a fan of Izzy at all. I think he's a fake champ. Shout out Joe Jones. John Jones. I said Joe Jones. Shout out John
Who's he
Jones.
gonna fight? That Russian dude or the dude the card before?
Who?
You remember who's the one who fought the dude who fought John Jones and lost to decision?
Oh, Daniel Cormier.
That he
The
just
fat
had.
guy?
He just fought on the last card. It was the second to last fight before the Izzy fight.
Oh, the heavyweights
Mhm.
or the light heavyweights. I'm
Who?
not sure. I'm not sure on the names. See, I
okay.
fuck with the sport. I just don't know everyone like that yet. Because
Yeah.
I'm just getting into it heavily.
True. All right. Well, one of them, the dude that won. So, some dude lost to John Jones, and then he fought the dude I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you would know the name, but
No, I won. He
Yeah.
won the title though, right?
yeah,
you're talking
and he
about.
won.
Yeah,
he won.
yeah.
He called out John
Yeah.
Jones at the end of the fight.
John Jones is about to go into heavyweight division, which is bold.
Really?
Yeah, he vacated his title to move up to heavyweight, which is a bold fucking move.
So what happens to his title? There's obviously
It got
a fight for
yeah.
it.
Those two fought for it.
Okay.
The guy who
Oh,
won is the champion. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
I got you.
But I don't know. I feel like you should be able to win 2 titles in 2 divisions. Like McGregor
Yeah.
did that. McGregor was a 2-title champ.
Featherweight and lightweight.
Yeah.
No, not
and,
featherweight.
bantamweight. Yeah.
No, I think it was lightweight.
No, it might have been lightweight.
was
Yeah,
lightweight
lightweight
and
and
featherweight.
featherweight. Bantamweight's like 135 or something.
Yeah,
that's
that's
tiny.
TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah. Shout out TJ. He's a
When's he
fucking
coming
animal.
back?
I haven't seen him on any cards. I don't know.
Well, he was
Probably just
suspended
enjoying
for a
his
while.
money. Yeah. Probably just enjoying his money.
Yeah.
Where's Connor, bro? Where the fuck's Connor gonna come
He
back?
was supposed to box Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, he was supposed to spar with who was he supposed to spar? He was gonna do a sparring match with someone. I forget who it is now. And Dana was pissed about it. Dana White,
Really?
because it wasn't gonna be part of the UFC. It was gonna be separately.
You hear about that Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
The Legends
Tyson,
fight? You
dude,
hear about
Tyson's
it?
in his prime right now.
Do you
Look at
think
that.
Logan Paul?
No, that would be bad.
No, he's fighting like some other
Vander
old timer.
Holyfield, right? No,
Oh, that's
a
way better.
Wait, it's not Holyfield.
That's like he should actually fight a boxer.
Who did Logan Paul call out? He called someone out. I mean,
I like
Jake
Logan Paul.
Paul. I like
don't
Logan
Jake
Paul now. I
don't
hate
like that
Jake.
dude.
Jake called someone out.
Logan Paul's a good dude.
He seems like a chill guy.
Yeah, now.
Aside from the Suicide
Before,
Forest.
yeah.
That was fucked.
That
That was
that's
fucked.
when he became terrible. And then when he was fighting KSI, I fucking hated him.
Mm.
Shout out KSI
Mhm.
if you're watching this.
Imagine. One day.
Right?
Logan Paul actually is really into Pokemon cards right now,
Is he?
and he dropped like 175,000 on a box the other day, and he's opening it on his YouTube on like October 8th or 9th.
I want to send it to me.
It's
I'm about to
oh
watch
yeah,
it.
it's like he dropped crazy.
I have a book full of Pokemon cards in my house.
And he's gonna resell like all this shit just to
Make his money back.
try to make his money back. But he's Logan Paul, so even if he doesn't, he'll
Doesn't
make.
fucking matter.
Stay up, kiss him a face.
They could not work for like a day in their life for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Some of those YouTubers.
Yep.
Logan
And just
Paul's
live,
definitely at
live
that
off
level.
of the money that they have if they
Yeah.
played it right. But
If he sold his house though, because he wouldn't be able to pay
No.
it off.
no.
Because I bet that man lives in a mansion.
I don't watch his videos, but I watch like Snapchat video, like a vlog. There's like
Yeah.
a Snapchat vlog for him. I watch it every now and
Do
then.
you
when I
have him on
nothing to do.
Snapchat?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it shows like Logan Paul vlogs.
Yeah.
I like his podcast too, dude. His podcast.
I like
he
his
had Alex
podcast.
Jones on. He had Stephen Greer. Like, dude, these are crazy guests.
Have you heard of Cody Ko?
No.
He's a comedian. Well, I don't think he's not a comedian. You know Real Bros Simi Valley?
Yeah.
He is Wade,
Okay.
and he has a podcast, and he's just funny as fuck. And check it out. You know Jimmy Tatro?
No.
You don't?
No.
Really? He's Xander. Son.
Oh, I don't watch
Son.
the show. I
Oh,
watched it one time and I felt stupid at watching it.
yeah, it's funny. It's funny. He's in 22 Jump Street. It's a dude with the red mohawk.
22 Jumps. I don't remember that movie. I know I saw it because I watched it in the theaters with
Yeah.
Joe and his parents.
When they're in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fucks Snoop Dogg's daughter, right?
Is that?
Smitty fucks Snoop Dogg's
Oh,
daughter.
no,
they
Ice
meet,
Cube,
they meet in the
Ice
restaurant.
Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah,
They meet in the restaurant. He's like,
Schmick,
what are you
the
looking at?
captain's
Yeah,
yeah. That was so funny.
bro, Ice Cube had a crazy fucking flip flop. He went from being a gangster to doing family sitcoms.
What a career.
True.
Oh yeah, his
Ride
longevity's
Along.
crazy. Same
Ride
with The
Along.
Rock. The Rock
Yeah.
is
The Rock.
crazy longevity. Football player to wrestler to one of the biggest actors in the world. Shit.
Everyone knows The Rock. He's
Your
like
grandma knows The Rock.
Arguably the most famous person.
That's the Kardashians are probably the most famous people alive.
Unfortunately, I hate all.
I hate saying that,
I hate
but it's
them
like
all.
just kind of a fact.
You know what I like? Scott Disick.
He's
I
funny.
like
I like
Scott Disick.
Scott. Scott seems like a good dude to fucking chill with. Too bad he married a whore.
Gotta make one.
Dude, do you have seen Sophia Richie?
No.
It's
You're throwing names at me I've never heard
Lionel
before.
Richie's daughter, who Scott Disick was dating after he left
Kim.
Courtney.
Was it an
Courtney.
upgrade or a downgrade?
Upgrade.
Ooh.
Yo, isn't
She's
wait
gorgeous.
Future's
She's a
fucking
goddess, though.
Future's going out with Steve Harvey's daughter.
Is she real?
He's been
Wow.
for a while.
I didn't know that.
A lot of
Yeah.
weed full nights. Filled nights.
Right.
Jesus.
Imagine chilling with Future and Young Thug. If there was
I
one,
feel like I'd get
when-
raped.
if there was
Nickelodeon sweepstakes.
one person,
Make a wish foundation.
one person dead or alive, who would you meet? At
Leonardo
dinner
da
with?
Vinci.
God, that.
100%.
Spend a day with that.
Give me an
man.
hour. Just give me an hour with him. That's all I need is an hour.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. Him or Jesus, because I want to see if Jesus was really like that. Because like I bash religion a lot, but I
Really
want to
like
know if
that.
this man was really doing shit. If he wasn't,
No,
cool.
for real. Like,
I respect his hustle if he wasn't, because he's the most famous person ever, Jesus.
Yeah.
But then again, Kardashians are up there, bro. How about you? Who would you spend it with?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like if It would be fucking
I'd have to
unreal
say
if I
someone
could.
that's dead.
Yeah,
You can't say alive. There's
Yeah.
not that
I was
many
gonna say,
people
like,
alive.
I would say like it would be sick to just have chill with LeBron.
That would be lit.
Just like
Just because he's LeBron.
he's just like right now, but dead. I'll think about that.
What about you?
I'd probably have to say like a U.S. president, and I would ask them
JFK would be up
what
there.
they think of the country right now, and I would just sit back and listen to it,
Yeah.
and like I'd feel like I would just like someone that's like would be so fed up with this shit, and like
Dwight Eisenhower. I swear to God, it would be Eisenhower, bro. Eisenhower on his last day in office said, "Beware of the military-industrial complex. It is the biggest threat to national security and to the American people." That's the last thing that man said before he left office. Look where we are now. $650 billion annually to our military. That's the military-industrial complex right there. He would be mortified. JFK would be mortified. Those are the only two real presidents, in my opinion. Trump, maybe. He might be real. I don't know. It's too early to decide.
I just hate politicians at this point.
I'm not a fan of them. Never have been.
Except for Mr. Coe. Mayor Coe's a good guy.
No comment. I'm not gonna get myself into trouble. No comment.
That's fair.
I don't like what's happening to Quincy though. I'm just gonna say that. It's a
What
lot of
part?
apartments.
Yeah.
Way
I don't
too
like
many
that too,
apartments,
dude.
Mayor Coke. Way too many apartments.
Well,
Why?
like, yeah.
You know what? You want to guess me mad about Quincy? We still have junkies. They didn't go anywhere. They're still here.
I know.
What do? We covered them up by making the area look nice, so that more people move in. Like, what
Quincy
the fuck
Center
is
looks
that?
mad nice.
Yeah, you know why? Because junkies chill there. They're trying to throw money at problems.
They're trying to get him, like, force him out of there.
I'm not saying that's Mayor Coke. I'm just saying whatever's
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
I know.
I told myself I wasn't gonna say it. Why the fuck wouldn't I say it? I'm not holding back. It's unfiltered information.
Is there-
Unfiltered
It's
information?
the point.
Get your stickers.
Dude, get your stickers. Link in the bio. I keep saying bio because I do it on Instagram. Link in the description. $7.99 for stickers. Get them. Get them on the hot.
New logo on the Instagram.
Oh, you like that?
I love it.
I made that.
Follow the
earlier.
Instagram, by
Follow
the
the
way.
Instagram, unfiltered_information. Follow it for daily news, politics, conspiracies, spirituality, all that.
All that
One-stop
jazz.
shop. One-stop shop, baby.
One love.
I can't. Yeah, one love. Always one love. That's my
Always.
signature. on
Always.
it.
Yep.
I can't believe how quickly it's not growing like rapidly. Like, I
It's
don't even
good.
have 1,000 yet. But it's 700 plus people. Like, if you just think about that in a room, that's a lot of people.
You've gotten like 100, like
all
so,
organically.
like
too.
literally in the last like.
Not literally all.
Few
all
days.
Yeah, like I'm not buying shoutouts. I'm not promoting any products. I'm just posting
Yeah.
pictures and people are liking what I'm posting. I guess.
Sharing.
You know what the big thing is? Hashtags. I didn't do hashtags and I started doing them. My followers went up through the roof, dude.
That's
People
crazy.
love them. People love hashtags.
Well, that's just
people
how you
probably
find
find you
them.
from
Yeah,
hashtags.
yeah.
I mean, I don't do that.
I'm gonna do a
I think
poll on my
people might
Instagram
do
and see
that.
how many people follow me from hashtags. I bet you it's like 30%, 40%.
That's a good amount. I mean,
If I had to guess, I'm gonna do that after this. Put a
That's
poll.
a good idea.
I'd be curious to know because if they're working, I'll add more hashtags.
just be like
I'll
hashtags
add
or like
more
shared from a
hashtags.
friend or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, share it from a friend. 'Cause people always comment on like their friend's name and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what really was a reality check for me that is kind of growing fast, bro? I had like, you know how bots always comment on posts?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro, I had like 30 bots commented earlier on my
Really?
post. Yeah, it was like someone made me $5,000 through Bitcoin. I was like, bro, what is this? I deleted all of it. Get that trash out of my face. No free promos here.
Fuck you, bots.
Fuck the bots, bro.
Fuck the, they're, I don't know why Instagram. Maybe they can't do anything, but they can, and they haven't done anything.
They don't give a fuck.
I know they can.
Obviously they
Why
can. They're
can't
owned
they?
by Facebook, bro. They can do that.
Because they're probably making money.
Well, it's like
You
literally
think? I can see that.
in every famous person's posts. There's bots.
Everyone.
There's like
it's always the
at
sex
15.
bots too.
Facebook Messenger and Instagram DM just partnered up.
Yes, they did.
They're about
Really?
to do something.
One for like one app.
Yeah.
There's no like.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like.
It won't be like the DM page will probably be like on the same as like,
Mhm.
or like the same type of thing as like
Yeah,
the Facebook
yeah.
Messenger.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about moving to Facebook too. Doing both.
Really?
Bro, there's so many people on Facebook.
You should do
There's
that.
There's so
Nah,
many
you should
people.
do that after this. Like,
You
actually,
should.
that's a
'Cause
smart.
what you can do when you post something on Instagram, you can press a button to post it to Facebook too.
Oh,
So
shit.
I wouldn't have to do. Yeah, right. I wouldn't have
You
to
should
do
do that
anything.
after this.
I should. I'll do that tonight for sure. Because, like, I can definitely reach more people that way. There's
Mhm.
billions of people on Facebook. Billions.
I would say more people on Facebook. I'd say there are probably more people on Facebook than Instagram.
100%. I'd say there's at least 3.54 billion people on Facebook.
And I feel like you'll
By
get like a
miles.
different audience. You'll get like
It's
a lot
an
of
older crowd,
people,
yeah. For sure.
People are really open-minded on Facebook.
Dude, old white men.
Nothing wrong with
love
this
ranting.
crowd, of course.
Hey, I love this crowd. I love all y'all.
People
Thank you.
rant. That's right.
People do love rants on Facebook, bro.
It's easier to read, so like someone wouldn't do that on Instagram,
Yeah.
like in the comments, but someone will go off on.
And sharing shit is so much easier
Oh,
on
yeah.
Facebook than it is on Instagram because you have to like
And a
send
lot
the
more people
post
do
and-
share things on Facebook.
I know,
'Cause it's just
just-
one
it's
click
just
of a
a button.
button. Yeah. I was thinking about Twitter too, but I don't know because Twitter, it's just like I
Yeah.
could tweet stuff and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I feel like it's a different point.
it's a different ball game.
Yeah,
It's a different sport entirely.
I don't. I'm not a Twitter guy.
Yeah, I'm not-
don't
I
use
never have
Twitter.
been.
Yeah.
I love Twitter.
It's too time consuming if I were to do both too. I'd spend double the time every
Well,
day.
all three.
Yeah, all three would be crazy.
You-
Plus do a
two-
podcast.
Facebook and Instagram, as you
I
said,
could
would
manage
be easy.
that,
'cause
yeah.
That's just you could switch up the posts
For
too. You
sure.
could- Oh, you should do that. You should say, I post some different shit on my Facebook, but post some different shit on my Instagram if you want to check that out.
Oh yeah, that's a
so
good
you
one.
get like your Facebook people on Instagram.
If
and
I
Instagram
were to do
people on
Facebook, I'd do more political shit on Facebook for sure.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of politics on
Yeah.
Facebook. People love talking politics on Facebook.
That's like the difference between
Mhm.
their generation and our
Yeah,
generation.
Instagram loves the conspiracy
Yeah.
theories and shit. I've noticed that. Like,
Yeah.
I posted a picture with the pyramids earlier, and it was like
Right.
during the day.
Alien
that.
spaceships.
Yeah, and then at night it was the alien spaceships, and it got like 100 likes. Like people love that shit.
Yeah.
People love memes.
It's always good to
100
throw in
likes.
like
Yeah,
a
I
nice
love it.
video, like a heartwarming video.
I
and a
throw
funny
those out
video
there.
at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. I like to switch it up, keep everyone guessing. You know.
And then you get to your serious post.
I love the content.
I
It's
appreciate
no,
that.
it's good
Bless my
shit.
time.
Thank you. I try to balance it out. I don't try to overwhelm too much of one topic and
Yeah.
shit. But I'm gonna start going hardcore conspiracy mode soon. I haven't posted enough conspiracy stuff.
Should be like a month. Should have like a month where you
The
go
month of
conspiracy.
November, conspiracy every.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write Jack. You're brilliant.
Thank you.
Guys, get ready for conspiracy
November is the day of conspiracy.
You
the
gotta
month of
come up with a
conspiracy theories.
catchphrase too, like I don't know.
I know, right? Like
I don't know what you
Thanksgiving's
could.
in November.
Yeah.
Fall, autumn, football. I don't know.
All
Scarecrows.
Trying to say like
Probably.
something about No Nut November. I was trying to get that involved.
Is there a different word for
No conspiracy safe November. Nah, that's too long. Bro. I'm gonna do it though. That's easy. I can easily come up with
Yeah.
what 30 or 31 conspiracies, bro. I can think of them off the top of my head right now if I had to do.
A new conspiracy
two.
every day.
2, 9/11, JFK, Denver Airport, coronavirus being staged.
Denver
fake.
Airport's
Boom.
crazy.
To them,
bro.
Denver.
I didn't even know
Airport
about
is
that until-
fucked.
Do you remember the last time I was sitting here doing podcasts with you guys? Corona was just happening.
Yep. That's the day I decided that Corona was a serious thing.
Yeah.
Now I say fuck Corona. But back then, bro, when I heard Tom Hanks got that shit,
That was the day. That was
Yeah.
the same day
The
the
kids with the
NBA
NBA,
stopped playing.
yeah.
Tom Hanks got
NHL
it.
shit,
Bro.
yeah.
That was the day that we did that
Yep.
3-hour podcast.
That was a
If you haven't
great
seen
day.
it,
Hey,
no,
watch it.
It's not too late. We have
Watch
some good topics. 3 hours worth.
Yes, sir. Dude, what do you guys think about Cam Newton getting a Rona?
I think it's all right.
He's gonna be good. I don't think Trump's gonna be good.
Nah, he's old.
I'm really scared for Trump.
If a dude built like Cam Newton
Yeah.
is gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
sick off of
peak
Corona.
performance of his life. He'll get a cough or something.
Bro, because they're expected to play Monday or Tuesday.
Oh really? Okay.
That's what they're planning on. Because it's only one.
Yeah.
The Titans and Steelers game had, well,
Teams.
they got postponed. The Titans played Minnesota. The Titans had 3.
3 positives.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only 3 out of like
Yeah, I don't know,
Say,
50 or 60.
yeah, and then plus the coaching staff and everything, and nobody on Minnesota got it. So, which is good because that would have fucked it up even more. So they postponed the Steelers Titans game for a little bit. Like it's not gonna be for a while.
I'll tell you, the NBA really did their the best job possible by putting everyone in just one big area.
MLB's doing that.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It's the
For
best way to
playoffs.
go.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Now they changed everything.
They
They
did.
brought back,
They kind of revolutionized sports.
they really
for the
did.
modern day sports.
and it's just like it's sick that everyone not complied, but like that everyone was down for it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chilling. What's the favorite song that you've ever made, like for your
Right.
rap career? If you could think of one.
Right. Like, I made a song with a foreign exchange student once, and that was
He's
really
more than
cool.
a foreign exchange student.
It's my friend. But he also was a foreign exchange student at one point.
Yes, he was.
And yeah, that was pretty dope because it was in 2 languages, but it still went hard.
Totally
And
Nils.
Yeah, the Nils.
Shout out Nils.
Shout out Nils.
He's hopping on another track soon.
Well,
Haven't
yeah.
even figured it out, but it's gonna happen.
Have you planned on seeing him?
Yes.
Recently?
I think
Not
this
really.
summer I was going to,
And then
or
it never
I
happened.
wanted to, but
Yeah.
of course, like there was never even a plan for it because Rona shut it down. But this summer coming up, hoping to get out there, hoping.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
He should come down, not like anytime soon, but like within,
Yeah.
you know.
And I hope I see more than Paris too, because there's when you're traveling to like anywhere but like a European country, most people obviously go to the Paris and the Rome, but
Yeah.
it's important to see more than just that because you come to find like they're all like the same in some ways, and it's like you have to find the special parts of each country, or just go somewhere small and don't have an agenda and just talk to people and just go into the little places, because that's how you like experience stuff
Experiences,
that you
yeah.
never would other than that. I mean, I haven't really done that, but I'm going to when I do travel when I'm older, because traveling's awesome and I want to do a lot of it. But
Fair enough.
I've come to find as I've gotten older that it's tough because you need money and time, and
Both are hard to get
both
sometimes.
are pretty hard to get.
Time alone, bro. That's the biggest
It's not as easy as it sounds.
it's the most important resource you
Yeah.
have as a person,
Mhm.
aside from money. I'd say
Yeah.
that money and time are equal,
Yeah.
because you can't get either one of them back.
And you're only young once, and it's easiest to do it when you're still young, because as you're getting older, it's more likely that you're gonna have to settle down. Or
You gonna die soon, boy.
shit.
You know what I came to the realization of the other day? I was really stoned, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, bro, every day we're just dying. Like every
Isn't that
day
kinda
we're a day
wild?
closer to death. Like not in like a sad way. I was
No,
thinking about
yeah.
it. I was just like
Yeah.
observing my thoughts, and I was like, wow, where did this thought just
It's
come
like
from?
we
It's crazy.
our bodies get stronger and more fit
As we
and
age,
better,
yeah.
but then there comes a point when that switches, and then you start deteriorating.
slowly
But
or
it's-
rapidly.
And it's like way more rapidly than you came up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it's like, that's a weird feeling, like when your body starts to go on you.
Let me ask you guys a question. If say Elon Musk made an invention or a company, right? Because if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Elon. Shout out Elon.
It's gonna be.
What if he made a technology that was able to extract your consciousness from your body and put it into a simulation, or a simulation for the time being, and then take it back out and put it into a new body when they find an available body, or if they make a body? Would you guys do it?
Yes.
You would.
Yes.
How long would you do it for? Like how many lives would you live?
One.
Just one.
and I'd do an extra one.
Just an extra.
You know what's weird that you brought that up?
What?
That I was just watching a show, The 100, very good show. And in the last season, that's just like they're the last like bad guys in the show, I guess, of whatever. But they pretend to be gods, and they have like a microchip in their head
Oh hell no.
that they've lived on through 200, 300 years.
That's the scary thought, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that it won't be released to the general public. That
and
only
we don't
be
know if
listed.
that's happening.
It could very well be
Yeah,
happening.
like,
I've
we
always
literally have
said they're
no
far
idea.
ahead of what we are, no question about it. I always say that.
You know what I thought about the other day? That kind of scared me too. It was I thought about how video games are gonna progress to the point where, say, like they come out with a Harry Potter game, and it's like you have the Harry Potter, you have the Hogwarts experience, and it's like, how much time is that gonna, like, say, I just have a feeling people are gonna start disconnecting from reality, and it's like
Ready
it's gonna
Player- You
happen.
ever seen Ready Player One?
You've told me about it, and
Oh,
I
you
haven't
haven't watched it, bro. It's one of my
yet.
favorite movies.
But it's like I'm scared because it's like those type of games, like the Pokemon experience. Like
oh, like Pokemon
I'm gonna
Go
want
shit.
to play these games
Yeah.
and like some of them are gonna be better than my real life. I don't know.
It's undeniably.
I'm
Like,
gonna-
what,
they're
like
made
Sims
to be
30.
better.
Like,
They
are we
have the
gonna
Sims
want
30.
to like disconnect from like the real world and just
I
start
think that's
living
the
in these
agenda.
simulations that like?
You ever see The Matrix?
Yes.
You know how when Neo breaks out of the Matrix, he sees all the people in the valves?
Oh, yeah.
My biggest fear is that's what's going to happen to humanity. We're just going to be
Yeah.
artificially stuck in the back of the head with a wire,
And
just
it's
hooked up to a
scary.
game and fed by like, tubes or something.
And it's scary because I'm almost like okay with it, but like then like I'm so not okay with that because it'd be cool to try, but it's just it's a fake reality.
Yeah, and you'd always know it was fake. That's the problem with it. You would know it's not real life. But what would get really mindfucking is if you couldn't tell the distinction between reality and that reality. What would you do then? Because you wouldn't want to leave. If there was no difference, you would not want to leave.
What if your life is better?
What if you can make money in that life? What if you can get married in that life? What if you can buy a house in that life? What the fuck is real life?
And everything goes right in that.
Everything goes your way. You want the new job? Boom, you got it. And think about it. Resources can never run out because you can just generate more by typing code.
Got apples.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just like
I'm surprised Rick and Morty's the thought of this shit. That like storyline for an episode or something.
Off topic. Nick Fury. Keep going.
Yeah. There it is. We had to cover. But forget it. But yeah, Nick Fury. I couldn't think of his first name. I knew his last name. That's why I said.
I'm sorry, I had to say
that. No, you're good.
Because I was thinking when we were having that conversation, I was like, I fucking know it.
Well, speaking of that, we can connect what we're saying to Avengers: Age of Ultron. Where Ultron is a fucking AI that comes to life.
Yeah.
What if we fight off the AIs and we lose, and the AIs force us to symbiote with them and become in their reality? They run the Earth while we're in there.
Like they make something so
real, good, that
so
humans,
real,
yes,
that they take over, or
yep. They take our planet and build us a new one, like a new one.
These are all also things that could have happened already. Different planets, we don't fucking know.
That's a good point. We could be in that simulation as we speak. I think we live in a simulation, personally. I 100% believe it. There's no question in my mind.
Because Elon thinks we do too.
One of the most brilliant minds of all time.
You know, what is he doing with that microchip?
Oh, Neuralink. He wants to put a chip inside of your head, and it can correct speech impediments. It can help you think faster, help you speak faster and more fluently. Like, make your brain just go into ultra drive and just go crazy. I really
wonder what the defects would be. Because
he presses a button and you're controlled. That could be a big one.
No,
like, boom, you're a human slave.
Because, like, there are so many positives, but you put that in your brain and the fuck happens.
Exactly. They're doing it right now. They're doing trials on pigs, I think.
That. They are.
Yeah, which is like, that's good. Start with something that's not human.
Literally.
But like, bro, Elon is so ambitious that like but here's the thing, you know how they say the Antichrist, when the Antichrist comes back, he'll be like a god figure and everyone will love him and shit? Bro, everyone loves Elon. He's SpaceX, he's Boring Company, he's Neuralink, he's Tesla, he's Solar City, he's PayPal, he's everything. This man is fucking, he comes up with an idea and he just goes for it. Like, who do you know that wakes up in the morning, wants to build tunnels in LA, and then just goes and does it a year later? Like, what the fuck? Who wants to go to Mars? Oh, I do, sure. I'm gonna build reusable rockets. Like, what? Even NASA couldn't come up with reusable rockets, but Elon did? This dude might be the Antichrist. I don't even believe in Christianity. This dude knows too much. He just knows too much.
He's an alien.
He is. If there's an alien on Earth, it's Elon. 100%.
I wonder what he's thinking right now. What he's doing right now.
I bet you he's just fucking...
Would you want... That's one. I would fucking sit down and
alive
talk
person?
to him.
Yeah, alive Elon. Yeah,
fuck LeBron.
Yeah, Elon would just mind fuck you. I've watched his podcast with Joe Rogan and Lex Friedman at least 30 times.
I don't even know what I would say.
He's so entertaining. Dude, I'd just stare at him and be like, how are you?
I would just be like, tell me something.
Yeah.
I'd just be like...
So, bro, he named his kid after a fighter jet, which is kind of crazy.
I know.
It's literally his son's name's an iOS update.
Literally, it's like A like symbols.
A-E-X,
yeah.
X.
And he's like, it's pronounced Ash. Like, no, it's not. Get the fuck out of here, Elon. You know what you did. He's like, my wife is great with names. No, she's not. You're bad at saying no.
Her name is Grimes.
You're just bad at saying no. It's that simple.
He named his child a legit robot.
Fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll tell you though. I don't know what I was gonna tell you, but
Who do you think the most famous actor is ever?
ever.
So the Terminator, and I thought of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I was like, "Whoa, that man's mad famous." All right, how about say from our lifetime?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo DiCap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Kevin Hart's up there. And Kevin Hart has over 150 million followers
Yeah.
on Instagram, which is
No.
crazy. If you were to say artist, it would be Justin Bieber, no question.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's the most famous artist to ever live. I'm pretty sure. Probably ever. I think.
Michael Jackson.
Oh. I think they're neck and neck.
That's.
I'm not saying
bro.
music-wise.
Well, yeah, I know.
Not at all. I'd definitely take one of Michael over
But
fucking.
popularity,
Yeah.
really. I mean, Bieber's been around since he was like 12.
I mean, I don't know.
Michael
Just
Jackson
because,
was a kid.
Everyone
I know.
knows.
Prince,
everyone-
like
both-
Prince,
Prince,
Purple
yeah.
Rain.
There's a lot of famous people in the world, which is kind of crazy.
Like, would you say Morgan Freeman's one of the most famous people ever, or one of the best? I would say he's definitely
I'd say
one of the best.
Yeah,
actors.
yeah. He just does himself. He plays God in every movie.
Yeah.
Like, if,
Remember when he literally plays God in that
Like,
Steve Carell movie?
yep.
What's it called?
he has to build
Evan
a dam.
Almighty.
Evan Almighty, yep.
Yeah.
And he does Bruce Almighty too, and he plays God in that one too, doesn't
Really?
he? Doesn't he? With Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of both of those because when he's like when he lies and he can literally only tell the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah.
isn't
Oh,
that-
Liar.
Is that the one that he's in, or
No,
am I
no,
thinking
no.
that's a whole different?
That's a
movie?
different
Yeah.
movie. That's
Oh,
a good
okay.
movie. Jim Carrey's got some good movies though.
What's the Mask?
The Mask is a good
I've
movie.
seen a few with Jim Carrey recently.
Dumb and Dumber. That's his best
Jim
movie.
Carrey's
of all time.
pretty spiritually intelligent
Yeah.
too. He talks about like proper health and meditation and shit like that, which
She
I
went through
respect.
some shit with
He
his
did.
girlfriend, didn't she?
He had a
kill
mental
herself?
breakdown and shit.
She kill herself,
Something
or
like
she
that.
OD'd.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Because I know they were into drugs, and then she was all depressed, and then he was depressed because
Yeah.
of it.
You know, it's one of the craziest stories of like an artist or a famous person like witnessing a suicide. XXX Tentacion. He woke up to a girl hanging from his bed above his bed in his hotel room.
Is that one? Oh, never mind.
That was the Jocelyn Ford.
That was Jocelyn Forrest.
Is that the music video when the child's hanging himself?
No.
No, that's a
Okay.
different one.
That was fucked.
That was fucked. I remember. I forget what I explained.
He
that
like
as, but I
flew
came
up,
up with
or
it.
like he invited this girl
Dude.
from wherever she was.
Yeah, they were just gonna fucking hang out or
Yeah,
something.
and then he woke up in the morning. She was hanging.
Bro,
And
imagine
it was
that.
like, what the fuck?
Imagine that. You fly a girl out, you're chilling, you're having a great day. The next morning you wake up and she's just.
He had a fucked up past. Well, I know everything
For sure.
about him is in the past, but he was really fucked up, and then
He had some bad shit.
At the
yeah.
end
He
of
wasn't
his-
the best person.
at the end of his life, he really tried to turn it around. The last thing on his Instagram page was
Yeah.
starting for charity.
and shit, yeah.
And it's like, how do you feel if like you're the last person that this person spent like their last night with?
Intimately.
Like why? Like you gotta think like why me? Like why did she choose? I mean, there's no answer, but
No, nobody can.
You drive yourself crazy if you think about that.
Exactly.
Guaranteed it.
it's just, jeez,
Suicide's a real
Heavy.
fucking problem, man. I'll tell you.
it is.
You know what's really
it's a lot
crazy?
more common than you think too.
Especially with men. People don't realize men kill themselves more than women do, which is crazy. Because, like,
Mm.
I don't want to be like a dick, but, like, when people think of suicide, you think of a woman. You think of, like, a teenage girl going through depression or
Mhm.
something. You don't think of, like, a grown man. But it's fucking. Men got it hard, dude.
There's a lot of pressure on men,
Damn right. Society.
especially when you're the man of the family.
Yeah.
But there's horrible stories with like if fathers just like killing themselves and then they leave behind wife and kids.
You ever hear that story of the two people that were going out, a woman and a guy? The guy was telling her she was suicidal, and she told him to kill himself.
Yeah, I do
Oh,
remember that.
yeah,
You remember that?
Massachusetts
Dude,
girl.
that was the
Oh,
most
yeah.
fucked up thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah,
life.
she's in prison now.
Damn right she should be. She deserves to rot for the rest of her
Dude,
life.
that was like you almost like how do you even like? Oh, it was hard to believe hearing that for the first time. It's
I
like,
was reading the
that's
message.
We were
It was
we were
crazy.
youngish.
you claim
Yeah,
you
not
love
young,
this
but-
person.
This was a couple
it's
years
like-
ago.
She's
He was like, she was
he
like,
tried. He tried to not.
yeah, he was like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
something.
he was
She's like,
just like,
"Just
I
get it
know.
over
I
with."
was like, I don't want to go through with it. She was like, no, you have to. Like, you've like worked so hard to like be
Dude.
here.
Oh
He's
my
like,
god!
you
I
can't
I
turn
would never
back
hit
now.
a woman, but I swear to God, I would spit on that bitch's
Yeah.
face on a grave. So disgusting, dude.
It's like those
What
type
the
of
fuck's
people are
wrong
fucked,
with her? Like her mind. I don't.
But then I'm not saying you feel bad for some of those people, but like some of those people are like really mentally fucking ill.
Oh yeah.
And it's like it's really not like their fault. I guess it's just something in their brain just doesn't work. Something's just fucked up, you know.
That girl looked like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
She did.
There's some truly evil people on this
Yeah.
fucking earth. The same. We walk on the same fucking.
There's some people that I feel like you know what an NPC is, like a non-player character in a video game. I feel like there's some people on this earth that are just NPCs. Like they're not real. Like not like in the fact like they don't
I
exist.
kind of know what you mean.
Like they just go
Some
about their
people.
life. They just take the normal road and like they don't have consciousness. Like they're
Just
just here to
bland.
take a room. Yeah.
Let me take this.
I've thought that for a while. Once I started thinking about simulation theory, I started thinking about that.
No, I'm all good, thanks. I'm king. Crushing stews. Some
Let me
people.
write down. You know what I gotta do? What I started doing on YouTube. What I started doing was I'll put like topics we talked about during the podcast in the title. You know what I mean? A little clickbait. I'm starting to get more
That's
ideas.
actually good shit.
I'm starting to kind of get more ideas
People
going
get
in.
an idea.
Yeah. Speaking of the bro, like I said outside earlier, I asked 5 paranormal groups if they'd want to be on a podcast.
That would be so cool.
Dude, around Halloween time, imagine that. There's so many dude.
Get some ideas from
Yes.
them too.
Yes. Oh yeah, we've talked about that before going ghost hunting and
I've
shit.
watched more videos on Hobbamock Swamp, the Bridgewater Triangle.
Yeah.
That shit. Because it's interesting.
It's crazy.
I just like hearing people's stories.
Yeah.
Just like obviously you're not gonna get any footage from the Bridgewater Triangle. I've tried. No footage out there.
Really?
But just stories.
Yeah,
It's like
what,
there's people
UFOs and
walking
shit,
through
right?
the swamp and like, but people have like, one guy was saying he got caught in like it puts you in a trance or something. He was like, I got caught down there one time, and there were like people were like, what? What are you talking about? It's just like, just puts you in like this weird mental state where like you lose track of time and like puts you in a hypnosis type of shit.
That's scary, dude.
Yeah, no, they're just like what? But yeah, there's some guy fishing.
Well,
And
explain
he-
what the Bridgewater Triangle is.
It's
Anyone who doesn't know.
Bridgewater, Mass is some town in Massachusetts near us, and there's it's like just like the Bermuda Triangle. It starts at Bridgewater, it goes to like another town, like in this Cape Cod, and it forms a triangle. And in that area, there's just like all types of reported strange activity, and people have their own stories. And it's all types of shit. Like I've
UFOs,
seen
ghosts,
UFOs,
Bigfoot.
like just creatures,
Yeah.
and ghosts. Yeah,
I've never heard of this.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of claims to back it up too.
there's a certain swamp where it's like the hot spot for the activity.
Paranormal.
Yeah, I forget where it is, but it's right around Bridgewater.
Back to your ideas for YouTube.
Ton.
You should get like, just think of like like not like an intro, but like an intro, but like you
Yeah.
have like your logo, have like
I do need to get a
unfiltered
logo,
information,
yeah.
like you know what I mean.
I
Like
gotta pay someone to do that for me.
I remember we
Get all
were
official.
you had when we were first thinking your Instagram, you had logo ideas on you just drew them up
Oh,
yourself.
for T-shirts and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to make everything seem more like professional now. You know what I mean? I definitely. That's
Filter.
why I changed the Instagram picture to unfiltered information. I made the sticker because like I don't know, get the brand out a little bit.
It looks like
I ordered
it's
one.
its own like thing now. You know. What I mean?
Yeah. My mom was like,
I
maybe
like
you
that.
should say podcast on the sticker. I was like, no, because the only people who are gonna do it or buy it are the people who know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm not trying to build a podcast. I'm trying to build a whole channel and podcast, like a community
Just
and shit.
everything.
Yeah. I think both are equally as important.
Mhm.
I just like the podcast because it lets me talk about anything I fucking want to. People seem to listen. Like, I post a video and like within an hour there'll be 5 or 10 views. Like that's not a lot, but for me that's like, damn, people really want to hear what I'm saying. Like they're clicking right away. It's crazy. Shout out every one of you folks. I appreciate it, especially the new subscribers. Up to 34. I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm gonna hit 100K, bro. I'm saying it right now.
Gotta get that
I'm
silver
gonna
play
hit it.
button.
I'm gonna hit. Yes, that's
That
what I
would
want.
be
I want
so
that right
great.
behind me. in every
Unfiltered
podcast.
information.
Oh, give me it.
Okay, that would
Give
be
me
like
it.
crazy.
Give me it. I'm gonna do it, bro. I swear to God, it's gonna happen. I'm not saying like maybe it's not. It's gonna happen. There's no question about it.
That's the
That's the
mindset you
mindset.
gotta have.
You have to have it. You have to. You know Gary V.
No.
Oh, you should look up Gary Vee, bro. He's mad inspirational and shit. He's just like
On YouTube,
inspirational.
Instagram, or like
He's YouTube, Instagram,
Oh, okay.
Twitter. He's like a no
Gary
bullshit,
Vee.
no
I've never heard of this
bullshit
guy.
type guy. But he said one thing that really stuck with me. He's like, someone was asking about a podcast, tips for starting a podcast, and he was like, my biggest advice is don't worry if it doesn't get going right away. It could be episode 182 that really gets you going. That could really blow your channel up. And every time I've done a podcast since I've heard that, that's the mindset I've gone with. Like, this one might not blow up, but the next one might. If this one doesn't, 10 from now might. And each of these have to have as much quality and time and passion in them as the other ones. Because without that, it's never going to grow.
Same thing when you were on live with that dude. He was saying he likes how, like, truthful you are.
Oh, yeah. I'm no biased at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very, like, I don't put, like, political, I just stutter so bad. Politically, like, I kind of support Trump, but you don't see me, like, promoting Trump on my page all the time. I post about him having corona. I think that's the only time I posted about him. But, like, I bash Biden a lot just because that dude fucks himself in the ass. But, like, I don't have any biases. I just want the truth out there.
I don't feel like you like Trump. I just feel like you don't.
I just really don't want Biden.
Right?
That's basically what it is. 100%.
It's not like
I'm not a diehard
like there are
guy.
people who are like Trump like 2020 Trump.
Great, yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're not out there.
No, not at all. If I did that, I feel like I would be a sellout too. You know what I mean? If I didn't start with that, because my first couple posts were just news articles. My first post was about Walmart making artificial bees. That was my very first post, and like, I don't know. I remember when I made it, I was mad hyped because random people started following me with no reason. I was like, damn, I posted one thing and I got 5 followers. What the fuck? What's this about? It's crazy. We stayed true out here. But now I'm gonna hit 100K, bro. You guys ever heard of affirmations and shit?
Yes, yeah.
Bro, you ever heard of written affirmations? We write out a goal.
Yeah.
Bro, I've written out a page that says I will get 100,000 subscribers on a piece of paper for the past 3 nights. So I have 3 sheets filled out. And I'm going to do it every single day until I hit 100K. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop.
Wow.
That's the mindset of like, I know this is going to happen. There's no question about it. Because I'm not going to stop until it does.
Could you imagine having 100,000?
I can. I really can.
That would be the greatest fucking thing.
Dude,
ever.
I'd cry. I would literally just get on camera and just cry and be like, thank you so fucking much.
That's when you go, I want 200.
You can do
And
it.
then, then I go for 200K.
Oh
as soon as I hit 100K, I'm gonna start writing 200K. But now, bro, like, if someone looked at my draw right now, they'd be like, what the fuck? This guy's a lunatic. But I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna trust the process. Like, I pray at night and shit. Like, not pray, but I kind of reflect on the day every night. And every night I'm saying, universe, I'm gonna hit 100,000 subscribers. I need your help with this. And, like, it's gonna happen. There's no question about it. Because I'm not gonna stop. Either I'm gonna die before it happens, or it's gonna happen. There's no other option. And I think that it can happen. The Instagram page, like, yeah, it's gonna grow by itself. I'm not really focused on that, but the podcast, bro, it's gonna happen. I want that silver play button. That's gonna be a great present one day.
Blue check on Instagram.
That would be nice too. I would not mind a blue check on Instagram.
It's another goal.
Hey, I want everyone to do me a favor. If you're still listening, thank you. Share this video if you liked it to one person. Let's make it a trend here. Let's try to get this up to 100 views. My highest one's like 211.
Ooh.
That's cool. Like, that's real
Who's
cool.
on it?
The dude who had PTSD.
Yep.
With
Such
the
a good
MDMA.
one.
Thank you. I'm gonna have him back on soon. I DM'd him on Instagram, see how he's doing. He hasn't got back to me yet, though.
No, I have actually, building off that, my roommate, his best friend from Woburn, where he's from, who actually also goes to Merrimack, and I've met this kid, and my roommate tells me that he used to have Tourette's syndrome, and it was like pretty bad. Like, he'd have bad tics, like middle school, and it'd be kind of embarrassing for him because, you know, he'd like apologize to people after having outbreaks.
Yeah, he can't control
it happens everywhere. So this kid had bad tics. Come 16, his mom's like pretty into marijuana, like weed smoking. So she started having him smoke weed in moderation once he was 16.
Yeah. Works wonders.
Well, he was open to it. She was just like finally allowed him to do it, and basically within a few months, all of his symptoms were gone.
That's beautiful.
And he's now at the point where he no longer has any tics or anything. His Tourette's is completely gone. And he used to have it bad, apparently.
Yeah.
And this kid is completely normal. You'd never know. And it's like, weed completely got rid of his Tourette syndrome.
Dude, the power of drugs cannot
And
be
it's like,
understated.
more people need to know this. It's
Dude,
like,
whether it's shrooms, whether it's ketamine, whether it's peyote, whether it's ayahuasca, whether it's weed, whether it's fucking ibogaine, there are so many drugs that are psychoactive that can really cure people of different like diseases, illnesses, addictions, like just
because I know
but nothing else
there's
could.
people out there suffering from
Yeah.
shit, and it's like, literally they could have, maybe not get it cured, but have it a little bit easier,
Yep.
smoking some weed.
A little bit better.
A little bit better. And it's a beautiful thing.
Damn right it is. That's America right there. That's
All
America.
you can ask for is to feel a little bit better, do a little
Every
bit
day,
better,
yeah.
You know?
So you can't ask for much more than being good.
Do better, do a little bit better.
Be better than you were yesterday. 100%.
And building off yesterday too.
Yep.
I don't do enough of that, but working at something, you know.
You need
just-
goals. Goals
Yes.
are goals. Will
Goals
keep
are
you
so
going.
important. I don't have goals, but
I don't know.
Set some
I have,
goals.
yeah, I have
I
some
don't know,
intermediate goals, but I need to build some more long term because
All right, I got a goal for you guys. Every morning, make one goal to make your bed. You make your bed every morning. You just crossed off one goal. That right there. That's another Gary Vee. I'm loving Gary Vee, bro. Every day he's like, wait, make your fucking bed. Make your fucking bed. Make your fucking bed. You know why? It's a goal. And I'm like, I'm sold. Every morning since I watched that video, I've made my bed for like a year straight. Every morning.
Because it seems like every successful person has set goals for themselves
Yeah.
and work to achieve them. And it's like,
You gotta.
yeah.
So it's a struggle. I have no idea what I want to do with my life. Like I don't know what career I want to
Yeah.
pursue. I don't know.
And just like for now, it's just good to set like, I don't know, intermediate goals. Because like I don't even know, like all I'm doing is classes right now. It's just like
I'm just
it's good to set goals for classes, but then it's good to like for also other things too, just for like for personal goals. I don't know, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Goals are crazy, man. They can make you feel great and make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Gonna become a professional gamer. No, I'm just
That would be a life.
kidding. I wish I was good enough to do that shit. I have fun playing my
The
game.
amount of
Don't you
hours.
get me wrong. I can't play a game for like.
You gotta put hundreds of hours in.
Oh,
you gotta just grind
hundreds.
one game mode, one
Like
character.
I think I'm nice at COD and I
It's like-
just get
yeah.
shit on.
It's like it's so easy to compare yourself to the big names, and it's like
Yeah.
fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
because then like sometimes I'll like be making music or whatever, and then it's like
I feel the same
you
way when
listen
I'm
to a
writing.
real rapper or something. And it's like fuck, I'll never be this good.
When I be writing,
You're a
I be
real
thinking like
rapper.
that.
But it's just like it's not good to think like that because everyone has their own craft.
Yeah.
Everyone's in their own lane. Just work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Get better.
Sometimes I just be thinking to myself like, damn, little boat blew up and I can't. That's crazy. Yachty made it, but like I'm only getting 50 streams. What's that about?
And
But rap, honestly, rap for me changed my life so much for the positive though, because it gave me a way of expressing myself that like I couldn't express to other people type shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you know the songs how we did like the no beats on the album,
mhm.
bro. That no beat shit was like. For me, bro, when I wrote that like saved my life type shit. When I got that all out in the open, just saying that shit out loud, it was like in the time when I
Yeah.
wrote it, it was crazy. And I knew like when I recorded it. Remember, I didn't use my phone. I just rapped it off the top of my head.
Crazy.
That's so many times I had rapped that to myself. You know what I mean? Like I had rapped that so many times that I remembered every word to it.
We need no phone for that.
That shit was crazy. To this day, that's my favorite song I think I've dropped.
No, I don't know, like how
Vegas City was lit too. Bro.
we wrote so much in like a little amount of time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like I don't know, and it came out well.
Again, shout out to marijuana, baby. I couldn't do it without you.
We love you.
We love you. You're the best.
It's good. Like I wish. Imagine living in like a house out in Cali, LA, and it's like you're in a house with all these different creators. And you all like do your own thing, and then you can collab with each other
Yeah.
like any day, and it's like all you do is just like what you do is just like, you live and make shit, and then like everything else is just like on your own
Secondary,
for fun,
yeah.
and it's just having people around you to keep you going to help you. It's like you're benefiting everyone else there, so it's like
Watching you guys make music
That'd be
is so fun.
crazy, dude. Imagine if like we all just lived in a house, we all made music, and it was just
That's
like,
what
I'll make
X and Ski
content.
Mask
I
did.
know.
I'll make content, like
Yeah.
not even just music.
Yeah,
just
it could
like,
be like Some people make videos.
I'm saying one
some
day if
people...
we ever eventually move in together,
that would
we're
be
living
like
together. We're starting something.
we could
because
we would
That's
have a
what,
YouTube
look
channel.
at Joe Rogan, for instance. Joe Rogan has all of his boys do a podcast.
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir does
Yeah.
one. I'm not gonna name them all, but they all do podcasts
Eddie
now.
Bravo.
Eddie Bravo needs to do a fucking podcast of his own. So does
I
Duncan Trussell.
know because he'd be doing everyone else.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. Have you ever heard of Sam Tripoli? Either one of you?
I've seen him on Joe Rogan.
Dude, watch his podcast. They're the best podcast on earth right now. I'm telling you that. They're
For
better.
real?
They're better than Joe Rogan. sometimes.
Holy shit!
They
okay.
talk about everything, bro. So many conspiracies.
Okay.
So many. I'm gonna send you one that's the best. You should watch it. It's fucking nuts, dude. There's so much truth in all his podcasts. Shout out Sam Tripoli. Tinfoil hat. That's what it's called. Tinfoil hat with Sam Tripoli.
Tinfoil Hat Society, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's actually too funny. Do they wear tinfoil hats for everyone? Is he
Nah, but I've
bald?
seen them.
Is he
Yeah.
bald? And he has,
Sometimes.
like, facial
He
hair.
has glasses.
Okay, maybe I'm
He's
thinking a different.
Hey
one.
guys,
Maybe-
it's Sam Tripoli here.
Okay, I don't know.
He's got a weird voice. I got a weird voice now too. I was watching. You remember the movie Airplane?
Oh.
Yeah. I watched Airplane and I watched Young Frankenstein with my grandmother earlier, and I'm allergic to her dog, so I've been stuffed up all day. It's tough. It was worth it because that movie's hilarious, but it was definitely tough on the old nose and throat.
What are your dogs hypoallergenic?
No, I'm just not allergic to her for my dogs for some reason. Hers though, I don't know what the fuck it is.
What kind of dog she have?
Don't do that to me.
No.
I don't know, nothing. He's a cute dog though. He's Roscoe. His name's Roscoe. He's my
Could you
boy.
ask your siblings' age, but I also won't do that.
Oh
to you.
man, don't do that to me. Don't do that one. That's the worst one. 'Cause I should know this.
How old's Jake?
I'm 10 years older than him.
Sometimes I get confused. Sometimes
He's 10. He might be 11. He's 10 or 11. McKenna's
what grade's he in?
5th.
Okay, he's probably 10.
He's 10.
He's
right?
turning 11.
I'm 10 years older than him. I know that. Shout out Jake. They watch it. They were watching it last night with my mom. I was like, which one did you guys watch? Because I talk about some crazy shit sometimes. It's like, oh, the one was with you by yourself. I was like, oh, okay, good. That's the thing. When I'm with people, bro, when I'm with, like, just the boys, I swear so much. Because it's just how I talk. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I got mad, like, normal people on, like, not normal, but, like, other people.
Yes.
I gotta act all professional.
Yeah.
It's just not weird. Sometimes I forget. Like, I'll feel a fuck coming out and I'll be like, so, how you doing? I did that with Freedom of Action. I was gonna say fuck and I was like, and I just stopped talking.
I'm gonna stop for a second.
I
Think
didn't,
about what I almost
yeah.
just did.
Cause I never think about what I say. I just kind of, I have no filter. I just say what I'm not, it's not like in a bad way.
It's
I'm not like a
unfiltered
dick. It is unfiltered information. Podcast.
Hey,
Baby.
did you want to put a bun in?
I'll put in a little
Well, something.
samurai. How you doing?
Oh, you said bun? I thought you said bump.
His is a bun. Yours is a
Because I got my shit cut.
Queen. I wish I had a man bun. That'd be lit.
Looking back at
I
it,
can't grow it out, though.
I did this. I should have just got a
You
fucking
can.
mullet. But then
I've been growing the facial hair out heavy. Little mustachio.
I'm growing that shit up.
Ooh, mustachio. Maybe I'll just go mullet for a week.
Really?
Yeah, I could do that.
You got enough hair for it.
And then just shave it. Yeah.
Oh, you got a man bun too?
Yeah, like I could just go mullet and then just rock that for however long I want. I don't know. Might just do it for the clout.
I remember the last time you were on the podcast, you started off by saying, "I'm gonna get my hair out of the way now." And it was like a weird little side cut. And it was mad long on top. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know exactly. I think I just got the mohawk when that was going on.
It was lit. You were doing you.
That's when I started this because my hair was longer on top and I just went mohawk. But now it all looks the same length. Now it, I look like a little French guy.
Wee wee. Ha ha.
With the hair on the side.
How are we? As Joe would say, stand still.
Little Pete.
Shut
First
up,
one.
bro. R.I.P. Lil Peep. Yeah, R.I.P. Lil Peep, dude.
I know.
That
He
dude,
was before his time.
he
too.
was.
Big fat.
He was on. I'm not like a drug type rapper, but when he rapped about drugs, I was
Yeah.
listening. I'll put it
Could
that
feel
way.
that
He had
I
such
could
a
feel
way
it.
about his rapping or the way he made music.
Dude,
It was just-
you
it
ever
just,
heard
like,
Star Shopping?
I bet I have. I could.
Dude, it's the most peaceful. I'm
Oh,
right here.
that is one of the
I'm
best songs
somewhere
of all
beside
time.
you. I can't. I'd have to listen to it.
We watched the acapella one, right? Where he
Yeah,
raps that and they does
yeah,
acapella.
on a live
and it's
concert.
like so crazy.
Dude, I'll tell you, when you're in like a sad hour mood and you smoke a blunt to Lil Peep, there's nothing better, bro. That shit just.
You look like fucking Snooki.
Shout out Snooki.
Star Shot.
Nah.
I bet you Snooki's got a podcast.
Oh,
You know what? That's actually a big fact. I bet she does.
she must.
you know whose podcast I'd watch?
Who?
Pauly D.
Oh, so
is he
he's
the
actually my
DJ?
favorite.
The
Right,
blonde.
yeah.
Should I? Do you think I could take that the weed I have drying right now to school and it would be okay? Like if I kept it in a closet, like do you think it
Yeah.
would smell like when we're up there? Like
I
it
didn't
had a
smell that
smell,
much. But we
but
don't
it's
know-
not like a stank.
You don't know how
right?
it gets like when you wrap
Yeah,
it
when
in
it
that-
settles
Yeah.
and what starts smelling.
Yeah.
Maybe the moisture's keeping
If I
it
had
to
it in
smell.
a closet.
If anyone knows the answer to that question, please let us know.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope.
Let us know. Maybe I'll just leave it here.
Also, like and subscribe. Just
Like and subscribe. Why haven't you done it already? Drop a comment. How you doing? Did you hit the camera?
No, I can't. I tried to.
Damn it! I was gonna say that's crazy.
New cool.
What else is going on?
top rappers, top 3 right now.
Denzel Curry,
Wow.
JID, Kendrick Lamar.
I'd say Kendrick, Denzel. And right now, fucking 21.
Oh,
Like,
21's
I'm saying
popping.
Drake,
I'll just
21,
throw it
and
out
Trippie
there.
for me.
True.
Well, favorite, not best. Favorite.
When's Drake gonna drop an album?
He's been waiting, bro.
Right.
He's been patient.
Isn't he dropping one with Future?
Oh, is he?
I don't
Did
know.
I see that?
No, Uzi's dropping one with Future.
Oh, okay.
Which
Nah, I
so
thought
far.
I'm also waiting
Baby
for
Pluto.
Gucci to drop like a low key another album because he just be like just
God, I haven't
planting
listened to
some
his last
bitches.
few.
When do we want to drop another album?
Right.
We're talking about it.
Probably
Christmas
whenever
break.
we're back, yeah. Probably gonna have to get
Album
it.
coming Christmas. Feature from Jack.
Christmas Day.
Oh, we
Christmas
could
scene?
dude.
Like,
Yo,
you know, it doesn't even have to be like an album. It could just be like a little Christmas EP.
Yo.
Like,
We should do a podcast on like New Year's Eve or something.
Oh hell yeah, that would be lit.
that would be
That would
pretty
be
lit.
that would be
Fucked up.
fucking lit.
Just like a drunk question.
Yes.
And then it's midnight.
Dude, we'll do it in my basement. We can do it in my
Oh,
basement.
let's
It'll be
That
redone.
would be a whole
That'd be
vibe.
perfect.
Let's
Smoke
go.
in the basement. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Definitely do that. That's a
Oh, I'm
vibe.
so there.
That's 100%.
Have like not all the boys, but like
Oh,
half
we'll
the
have some
boys,
heads down there.
like some Jofu, Elms,
It'll
Tom.
be down there.
Is Johnny like gonna be gone soon?
Johnny
Yeah,
better
he
be here
gone.
for New Year's.
Oh, I know. I don't know.
He'll be missing out if he is.
Costello?
Yeah, when's he leaving?
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I just know that he joined the Sun Branch.
Yeah.
Do you know what it was?
Coast Guard or something
Okay.
like that? Or no, National Guard maybe?
Joe's gonna be lost without.
Yeah, he is.
He was legit asleep the whole time during the last podcast.
Johnny? Yeah, he was sleeping. Yeah, last podcast, you guys didn't see, but Johnny, my friend Johnny, didn't want to do it. He was just asleep during the whole podcast.
I was also there. I was behind the computer.
Yeah, you popped in.
That's funny.
You dapped us up.
You heard my voice, but
Dude, that shit was cry. I love how Chris didn't know we were doing the podcast. He came down with the joint. Did you see that?
No.
Chris came down with the joint. He started passing.
No,
down.
and he didn't even know.
Yeah, he didn't know. He said, "What's up, guys?" He's just cheaping.
JMO was like, it's just a little reefer.
Just a little reefer.
I didn't pass it up. I took it.
I took a hit for sure. Me, Elmer, and JMO took
Pretty
a
weed.
hit. Chris came down and he says,
Eat Chiefs. Eat Chiefs.
it was comedy.
Yeah.
I was picking up.
The
I was picking up off our local drug dealer the other day.
Shout out you.
And his
hit me up.
His uncle opened the door at the
Actually,
same
gotta hit
time.
up.
While
Oh, come if he comes here. Hold on, I'm sorry.
No.
Tell him that I'm with you, and then I'll talk to him
Okay.
after this is over.
Okay.
And I saw his uncle, and we just made eye contact, said hi. And,
He's a good dude.
Yeah, his uncle's a great guy.
Great dude.
Hadn't seen him in so long. Like,
Yeah.
Didn't hit me until I was just like,
We
I
don't
haven't seen-
expose how
I
we're-
haven't seen him or like just in a while. I know you've
I've been
chilled,
chilling
yeah.
with him, yeah.
He's a good
Me,
dude.
Elmer, and Joe have been chilling with him.
Yeah.
He is a good dude. He's very straightforward with what he
Yep.
gives out.
Murphy.
Master Merv. Lil
Yeah,
Doge.
man. Speaking of New Year's, I was at his house for New Year's a couple years back, and that was one of the highest nights I've ever been in my life.
I was at Tom's last New Year's.
New Year's, yeah.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
played the
Shit, crazy.
I've had I remember there was Karen O'Driscoll's house one night on New Year's.
Oh,
And
dude, that
I
was
left
nuts.
early because Tom ended up showing up like
Yep.
outside of Kieran's, and we were just like, let's just leave.
I was waiting for you guys. Not waiting, but I was like,
Because it's like you.
I slept there that night for some reason.
What?
Yeah, I woke
Oh,
up
I
to
did
Tim
too.
throwing
I
a
did
bag.
too.
Did you?
Was-
Did you help us clean up the next day?
yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that the night Dara threw the water bottle through the thing?
That
Yeah.
was.
Was
that
that
Yo,
night?
I
Yeah.
forgot
Oh
about
my
that.
god!
Oh,
Through
dude,
the wall.
me and the Donahues were just geeking out,
Dude,
fucking losing our
I
shit.
forgot about
You
that.
and Sully got in a fight.
Did we?
Yep.
I think Liam
I was
and Dara
pretty trashed.
fought at like
Liam and
4 a.m. or
Dara
something.
tried to fight me,
Yo, I remember that. That
and
was
then
crazy.
Liam came to the rescue, bro.
Yeah, they were leaving, right?
Dara
Fought
fucking
before you
shoved
left.
me, and then
Wait, why?
And then
I mean,
I was standing at the
Dara was just trash.
the hockey little
yeah,
air
yeah, I know what
hockey
you're
thing,
thinking.
and then I probably said something like a joke because it was after he had thrown the bottle through the wall,
Oh, okay.
which was at me, by the way.
You were a real victim.
I was
that
there, and
victim.
then I was like, yeah, tough hole in the wall, and he just got up and shoved me, and then Liam came over and like just he like took him to the ground. They didn't swing.
Yeah,
They didn't swing,
it's
but
just
like
got diffused the situation.
yeah, like Liam
Right
got
as
him
he-
down. I think he
As
put
he
him in
saw
a head
Dara,
ball.
kind of.
Jacob was fucking with them all
Bro, I would
night.
love to get Liam on a podcast one day. I
Yeah.
feel like he
I
would be
would love
great.
that.
That'd be great.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
You know, someone to get on one? Ansel.
Yeah.
Ansel knows his shit, dude.
That'd be so cool.
You think it would be worth it a cup and half of them?
Yeah.
I'm not asking much.
Yeah, see how much.
Because it's very straightforward. It's not going to be.
You could have.
You
I'll
could
tell you
do
another
think
name
about a quarter
after
also
this.
though, because a quarter is a good amount. It's actually half of a half.
I've been getting an eighth.
Then you probably know exactly what you can do. So multiply that by 4.
I'm just going to ask.
Yeah. So how about the weather? Good
Just
shit.
be manipulated. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you right now. I think the California and Western wildfires, bro. I think they're started by direct energy weapons. I don't think they're natural fires.
Have you studied like
Yes.
anything about?
Yeah.
Like, have you like looked at the way they've traveled? Because like I haven't
No,
done
not
that.
not that.
It just seems like so much shit's burning this year.
Yeah.
Compared to previous years, it's like I don't know what's going on about this year, but like
I'm just talking about the fact that there's molten tires in streets. There's molten metal.
Mhm.
You can't just fucking.
I haven't seen that.
Fire doesn't just melt tires and metal.
Yeah,
This
not
same
metal.
shit happened in
Definitely not metal.
2017. Remember 2017 they had fires too?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same shit
seems like
happened.
every fucking year, yeah.
Hey, maybe it's
What's
just
going
dry.
on? Like, why do you always have fires? Like, I get that this shit like is natural, but like,
Is
why?
it though? That's my question.
They
Is it?
they claim it is on what is it? Like just I don't know, some BBC Earth. Like
yeah.
it's like it's natural because the way it grows back is so rapid that it's
Really?
like I'll send you something. It's
Okay.
like it grows back within a year or something. All
And
this
it just
shit.
recatches right
and
after.
it's like a cycle, and it's just like
Huh.
it burns. Then
Let me
comes
ask you
back.
this: why does it stop at the Canadian border though? Why does it?
I
Does,
don't
does a fire
know.
just not want to just dictate borders?
Well, it goes. How was Washington looking? Because like
I
it
think
go-
Washington has them too.
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure
what's
Washington
going on,
has them.
because that's basically Canada.
That's legit Canada.
That's
Canada's
the same. as
That's
Canada.
another reason I think the direct energy weapons, bro.
By the U.S.
Yes, by
Okay.
our own government, which we have direct energy weapons. That's not like a theory. We
Do you
have
think it's
them.
coming from like up in the sky or?
Planes. That's my theory. I don't think it's from satellites. I don't think satellites do much. Cause you ever heard of underwater sea cables?
Yes.
That's where all our
Receptors?
internet comes from and shit. It doesn't come from fucking satellites in the space. It comes from underneath our feet in the water, which is fucking crazy. A lot of people don't seem to know that. If I had a nickel for every time I said a lot of people don't seem to know that, I'd be a rich motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
All them conspiracies.
They pay off, man. I'll tell you.
Sometimes I want to be talking about some stuff. Maybe not conspiracies, but like getting like deep, kind of spiritual with people.
Yeah.
And I don't think everyone's like
Not
ready
everyone's
for some
on
of
board
that.
for it.
Yeah. Not everyone, but
Unfortunately, it took me a while to realize that too. But I used to get mad at people when they didn't want to like talk about shit like that. I'd be like, damn, all right, I guess we're not having a real conversation. But people come around at their own time, and if they don't come around, maybe they'll come around in the next life. That's how I see it.
yeah. I just it's very nice having good conversations with people. I wasn't like,
They're underrated,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
A good conversation's underrated.
We have some good conversations.
We do.
Looking at this book right here, I just like took philosophy last year for a semester. Had to, but very glad I had to because just put me on. And now I like want to study more philosophy, although I haven't. Gosh,
You know what
that's
fascinates me?
something I wanna do.
Sociology.
I took a sociology class.
That shit fascinates the fuck out of me.
I wasn't. I don't know. Whenever it came to school, literally the only class that I really like fucked with was, what was it?
Sociology
No, it
or
was
philosophy.
neither.
Oh, the forensic.
It was one was forensic science, and then the other one was my criminal justice class.
Okay.
Those two classes were probably the best classes I've ever taken in college.
I'm in a
What did you do with
criminology one.
the criminology one?
It wasn't like what did you do? It was just like learning about everything. I don't even really know how I'd explain it because just experience it was like awesome too, and then the labs for forensic science were really cool too.
For my class right now, we're looking at like theories behind crime, like what causes chronicity, and like I don't know, just what makes a criminal. What
poverty's a big factor, right?
And it's like just your environment.
Environment
like poverty brings on like a negative.
They're both connected.
All around
environment
you,
and poverty are connected for sure. Because you're not gonna be in that position
It's
if you don't
just
have poverty.
very interesting because it's like you think you know all of this stuff, but then it makes you like just dive deeper into like the why of things, and it's like it's good to like just get better educated on everything.
Oh, dude, it's always good to learn things. I posted a thing on my story. It's something about don't learn because you have to, learn because you want to further educate yourself and shit. Like that's what it's all about, dude. Once we stop learning as humans, we stop evolving. You know what I mean?
We had to think about like one class. It was the outweighing the positives, pros and cons of like committing a crime, and it's like what are in the eyes of like legit a murderer or a rapist, what are like the pros and cons, and it's just like he makes us think of like if you are legit like about to rob a store, it's like, and it's like, well, I've never thought like that before. It's like, I've never thought like a rapist before.
You don't want to. It's like
exactly. But it's just like makes you uncomfortable for a second, but it's okay because it makes you think like you've never thought before, and it's like, wow, okay, done.
Interesting stuff. So what class is that again? Sorry.
I'm in criminology.
Just
it's
like criminology 101.
Yeah. And my professor is a police officer in Woburn for like 30 years, something like that.
So you got experience.
Yeah, experience and perspectives on shit that he's good to hear from him. You know, and he's just a good guy, just a good dude. Some cops are just for the most part good dudes. He's not like your average professor that's out to fuck with you.
So you're pro cop?
Yeah.
What do you think about defunding the police?
I mean, I haven't looked into it too much, so like I don't even know like would it in replace of it, would it just be more like neighborhood local?
Yeah, and like
forces?
you call like say someone overdoses, you don't call the cops, you call like a certain person who handles that, like an apartment.
I'm not totally against that. Okay. If it could work.
Yes, fair enough.
I mean, if it's, I don't know. I'm okay with just what we have now, though, to be honest.
What I said yesterday when I did it with these guys is I said that, or 2 days ago, I said that I think we just need to reform the police. And that if they took a form of martial arts, that would definitely help.
Just train them not to kill.
Not to kill.
Dude, and Joey Diaz was like, they're not taking kids off the street anymore. It's like these kids that go through school and the academy. They've never been in a situation, like a tight situation. So it's like they're so quick to pull out their guns, and it's like it's like they need more like kids that have been like really like pressed before, and it's like.
And I've said that most cops are from like the military. Yeah, they're trained to kill.
That's also very true.
That's a hard transition to go from killing people for a living to
trained to kill someone, and then you're trained literally to protect it.
It's a tough transition.
That's actually so true. Very tough. Very tough.
I'm pro cop myself, but I don't like when it gets too tyrannical. Like I don't like when they start doing the government's bidding. You know what I mean? But that's just because I'm a conspiracy theorist. That's I'll be honest. That's the main reason I am, because I don't fuck with authority at all.
If you hate local cops just because they're a local cop,
Yeah, if they're not killing
Just
nobody,
on
that's
per-
fucked up.
like we don't like certain cops in Quincy because we've had like experience.
Yeah.
Not like we've gotten arrested. We haven't
Switch the
gotten
word
arrested.
cop with white person. If you said that about white people, I don't like white people
Yeah.
because I had a bad encounter with a white person. That's fucking racist.
Yeah.
Do it with black. I don't like
Yeah.
black people because I had a bad experience with black people. You're
Yeah.
racist.
Asian, Indian.
But people seem to think that once you put on a badge, you're not a person. You're just a
Yeah.
fucking object or something.
You're just
You're a badge. You're,
You're
not
just a-
yourself. It's fucked.
We've all had experiences with cops that are like fuck you. But then it's also
That's their
like
job.
I've had some good
Yeah.
ones too, where
Yeah.
it's like restores faith and like wow, maybe some of them are here to keep you safe.
I'll tell you right now, Officer Don lied to me about weed and mushrooms though.
What do you say?
But they were bad. Weed and mushrooms are great. I'll tell you that.
Did you take them?
I've taken mushrooms 3 times in my life.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I won't get into specifics of when, because my family watched this. But I've taken shrooms 3 times.
Yeah.
Dude.
Always had good experiences.
Really?
I'd
That's
recommend it. Very euphoric.
That's good.
You know, very connected. I was watching a horror movie one time. The 3rd time I did it, and I was just so scared. Like,
Really?
yeah, I was scared of the movie, and I was
I like
scared
that,
I was gonna
though.
start tripping, like, and get scared of that, but it never happened. But it made the movie much more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge scary movie guy.
Oh, I live for it.
Oh, that's good.
I'll watch them.
I live.
If
Oh,
I'm
I
with
go out
you,
of my
I'm
way.
not gonna watch them on my own.
You don't go out of your way to watch them though. I do. I go out of my way. I
If
won't
I'm
be
with a
scared.
group of people,
Yeah.
if there's a chick around, I'm not gonna be like, don't put on that.
Yeah,
stuff.
like Joe would.
Yeah.
Joe would say
Joe
that
like,
shit.
nah, like I'm about to cry.
you ever seen a haunted house too? Like,
Yeah.
Me and Joe watched
Yeah.
it in
The
the
first
theaters,
one.
and he got all scared in the theaters. It's like, yo, what? It was like a jump scare, and he fucking jumped.
That dude Joe's like, you would get scared from like those joke like scary movies.
Scary movies, yo. Fucking kid. Bro, he used to fuck up movie plans all the time in middle school because he would never want to see scary movies, bro. He fucked everything up.
Fucked everything.
There's always be the one dude who wasn't down for it. You guys ever taken an edible and go to the movies? Because that's fucking
The
crazy.
story doing that, you did that and then saw Paranormal Activity. Dude, that made me geek out so much.
That shit.
Dude,
had
I'm
me
picturing
fucked.
you in the theater. Just like,
Oh, I just yelled at people. I yelled. I was like, "Oh no!" And people in front of me started geeking at me. So I was off an edible.
I was there.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, The Conjuring. It was The Conjuring.
oh my god.
Wait,
it was
we
the
did it.
Conjuring.
I don't know if I went to that one, but we did it at another one, and we would like fake laugh. We would be like, like it just, we would just be mad annoying the whole time. I swear.
All I know is I freaked out, and the people started laughing at me. It was comedy. Dude, I love edibles so much.
I've only taken them a handful of times.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
I used to go crazy when they had the gummies. I used to buy like a bag of gummies every other day.
So last
20
like
bucks a
Christmas or two, last Christmas I went to Tom's house and we
Yeah.
were just ripping edibles. Like we would go to the basement and just rip.
It's dangerous when you play with edibles sometimes, though.
Yeah, our families were just the little gummies, like.
Yeah, the
but
gummies aren't too
we
strong.
were ripping them.
Yeah. Oh no, the Sour Patch Kids, I need like 4 at a time. Like no
They were
problem.
from his uncle. Just, oh yeah.
Those are always the best. When you buy street edibles, you don't know what you're getting.
No.
Shuttle High School, fuck that edible. And then
That-
after
that
that,
fake-
You
day.
could have got expelled that day.
I could have got killed. I could have died.
Yeah.
I could have OD'd. Backstory: We in high school we had experience with laced edibles and shit just hit the fan
Shit hit the fan.
in the hardest imaginable way possible.
A freshman took one and passed out underneath the sink.
Yeah, I got interrogated for 5 or 6 hours straight while tripping balls off an edible. That was laced, and I still did not get in trouble. 'cause
One
I
of
did
our
nothing wrong.
boys hid in the fucking school, and no one knows where he hid. No one
To
knows
this
where
day,
he
he hid for hours.
Oh.
And no one knows where he hid at.
I'm gonna
Bro.
FaceTime him soon.
hid.
I'm gonna be fucked up in FaceTime. I'm gonna be like, tell me right now.
I asked him the other day on PS4, and then he said he would never tell me, and then he said if I die, he'll say it at my funeral. He'll tell my parents. I was like, tell my mom and dad where you hid. It's just funny.
Might be worth it. Fake your own death, move to Cuba.
Oh, that's where you were.
You son of a bitch.
High school's awesome. I loved it. Personally.
I personally hated it.
Yeah.
Wasn't good for me.
It was okay.
It wasn't terrible. Just me personally, I had bad shit happening. The experience was alright though.
Yeah. No, I would say My last 2 years, junior and senior year, I loved it. Freshman and sophomore year, I didn't love it as much.
I got fucked up freshman year with a concussion. I missed half of school.
Really?
You don't remember that?
I didn't go.
Oh,
to
yeah.
North
You had
freshman
vertigo.
year.
Dude,
For a
I
while,
had a
yeah, that's
concussion
tough.
for like 6 months and then
Damn.
vertigo. I had to do half days of school for like 4 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Was that just like an everyday thing?
constantly dizzy and spinning. It was like, you know, like when you're on a trampoline, you're like drunk or you're high and it feels extra weird. That was all day for like 4 months on end.
Isn't that like so scary? Like
I was always nauseous and shit, dude.
I'd just be like, when's this shit ever gonna end? Like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whenever I'm hungover, like when I move, I just feel delayed.
Yeah, it's a delay
Yeah.
too. That's a good way to put it too. But bro, that's
I wouldn't like sometimes.
Yeah, how are you supposed to learn?
I
all
did
that
something
stuff?
I don't recommend. I smoked weed during that toward the end, which I
Really?
do not recommend. Cause like that could have fucked me up. Like I fuck with weed, but when you have like brain shit going on, I don't think you should smoke weed.
Yeah.
But that's one of the rare cases where you'll hear me say don't smoke weed. But I smoked weed and like nothing happened, but like something could have happened. Like I could have gone stupid or something. Like, this conversation could be. I could be having this conversation right now to myself, like in like a mental hospital. It's the edibles. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the retards. Ah, that's not the political correct term. I mean AOC.
Mentally retarded.
AOC's a retard. Crap. Burned. I hate PC culture, bro. I hate it so much. I fucking hate it. Grow the fuck up, you libtards. Yeah, you two conservative pussies. You're all
We
assholes.
grew up at like the time where it's like just cut off, like to where like now like kids are growing up like maybe PC like in a lot of places, not everywhere. No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But like in a lot of places, it's like different now. It's like we're gonna be like an old age and like we're gonna be saying shit that's like even kind of bad now, but in like 60 years, it's gonna be like, don't
like
say that, Grandpa.
Just like
Yeah.
our grandparents.
I'm like, shut up.
Some of it's for the positive though, because like you said, grandparents, bro. Like
So,
our
for real,
grandparents'
for real,
grandparents were
yeah.
saying the N word.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Their
My
grandparents
dad
had
has
slaves.
hilarious
Yeah.
stories.
It's great. What's one here?
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
like, he'd be at his grandfather's, and like, I don't know, there'd be some black people on TV, and his grandfather would be like, "Alright, damn monkeys!"
Oh my God.
And then they'd get in the car, and my grandfather, not my dad's grandfather, but
yeah.
my grandfather, he'd get in the car and be like, "Okay, kids, yeah, you know that doesn't leave his house." Like, it's like you can't say that stuff.
It's the older generation.
And it's
bro.
like,
They're so
oh my
stuck in their
God.
ways. Like you can't blame them, but at a certain extent, like you have to. You know what I mean?
It's like, oh my God.
It's just that they're so. I wouldn't say oblivious because of course they know what they're saying.
Yeah, they know.
But like
yeah.
ignorant.
Yeah. Ignorance is a bitch nowadays.
Yeah.
Dude. There's mad ignorant people in the world.
It's like, I don't know. It's good to be able to just like laugh at that and not be like, oh my God, that's horrible. It's
yeah.
like, well, it's
Oh, you
just
have
like
to laugh at the
funny
bad shit,
because
yeah.
it's just like obviously it's horrible. Like,
Dude, I got a dark sense of humor. Like I laugh at all things. Like this is fucked up, but my grandmother broke her foot while working the other day. She tripped over a rock and broke her foot. And she was telling me the story, and I started laughing because I was like, she tripped. I thought it was pretty funny that she tripped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find humor
I probably
in
laugh at my
fucked up
grandmother.
things. I find humor in fucked up things. I don't know. I
Oh,
felt bad laughing, but I was like, I'm sorry, you felt that's kind of funny. I couldn't help it. She's like, no, I get it. I was like, all right. I love my Nana though. She's a good lady.
Nanas are the best.
Nanas are the best. They spoil you.
Bacon shit. My grandmother likes making me shit.
She makes the best turkey. My grandma.
Oh.
My grandmother can make a killer stuffing,
Oh.
and it's not like a regular stuffing. It's like
Tell me there's onion in there.
no,
Oh, because I've had onion and stuffing. It's fucking loud.
I don't like onions.
Really?
Love.
I don't like cooked onions that much. I like
What?
Raw, I like raw onions.
No way.
Yeah, like on a burger.
I've never met someone that prefers like uncooked onions over
Yeah,
cooked.
I haven't either.
I love them. I'll put like 4 on there.
Hey,
Oh,
I'll
you
fuck with some onion rings though.
Oh, onion. I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
I need ketchup though with the
Yeah,
barbecue.
Yeah.
You ever had barbecue sauce on onion rings? Travis Scott should have fucking put that in his meal for McDonald's. They should have just added fucking.
Wahlburgers be making some good onions.
Yeah.
Next time you're there. Next time.
The rodeo burger just reminds me of Travis Scott just because of rodeo.
Yeah. Bro, Travis has had a
Shit calls.
crazy fucking year.
Yeah.
He's just throwing collabs everywhere.
He has on his Kylie Jenner
He
shit.
hasn't even dropped music recently.
No, he's just doing features and he's killing it.
Like, drop an album, buddy.
Yeah, he's definitely working on something
Oh,
special.
yeah.
He's at that level
Playboy
now.
Cardi's working on music.
Oh yeah, I
Think
hope
he
he
has
drops it
aliens
this
there?
month because he's always on some vampire shit.
I don't like
What do
it.
you
I
mean
don't-
vampires?
It's like he's always like his some like vampire girl with his profile picture, and he'd be posting like weird like red vibes, and he's like
that's
Dracula
kinda weird.
type vibes.
Yeah.
And it's like Halloween. I'm hoping he drops it,
That would be a good hit if it was into
Uh-huh.
Halloween.
but you know.
One of the best Halloween movie series is Halloween Town. It's actually
Dude,
the
I
best.
watched the
It's-
first one recently with my siblings. It held up to the date. It's so good.
Oh wait, for the first time or
No,
Oh,
God,
for a
no,
long
God,
time.
no.
I was
No.
like, whoa, you have a problem.
No.
You have a
Bro,
problem.
you got Halloween Town, Return to
You know
Halloween
you're-
Town, Halloween Town High. You got Revenge of Calamir, or what the fuck his name
Oh
is.
man, do you remember when you were talking about earlier today when you were talking about how music doesn't get old?
Yeah.
That's like a
Oh, yeah, that
movie
shit's
series that will
timeless.
never
Yeah.
get old. Like
Oh yeah.
same with Elf. Like same with
Elf's so
I
good.
know.
like you know
Even when
just like
Even when movies are like kind of not great, it's like they
Yeah.
age well.
Yeah.
Just because they're like it's just like a crappy movie.
what hasn't really aged well. I feel like is like the Grown Ups type comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like
That
like-
movie.
Like a one.
No,
Or
not
like
that movie.
grown-ups comedy in
specifically,
general.
Just like that type of comedy.
Yeah, if I
Like
watch a
corny.
comedy, I want something that's like fucked up. Like I
Yeah.
want fucked up humor.
Like that's just corny, like family movie.
Yeah.
Like which is what kind of Cobra Kai is, but at the same time, it's like there's some funny ass shit in there.
Cobra Kai's a great show, man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you watched it.
I'm very happy you told me to watch it. Dougie, I think you should watch it.
I will.
You will obviously have seen the
And I'll-
original Karate Kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna watch Ready Player One too.
Just-
Dude,
it the same
it's so
actors?
good.
I've watched the
Huh?
trailer.
Is Johnny actually
Yeah,
Johnny?
Johnny's
and
actually Johnny.
Daniel's actually
Yep.
Daniel, and I don't whatever. And if you're ever gonna
Oh,
watch it, sorry.
there's a season
but,
3 trailer out right now. Don't watch it because it'll
Okay.
spoil season 2.
okay,
Just so you know.
but
Watch Cobra Kai. Great show.
I don't want to spoil it anything, so I won't say anything.
Oh, thank
I
you.
forgot that was there.
You know, I probably would have forgot about it.
Try to hit that bitch. Try to hit it one more time. Give it one more shot.
Oh.
It's good.
It's cool.
It's go, man.
It's cool.
Oh.
Remember when I told you to put that at the beginning of your songs because of it's
Gucci.
So Icy Summer, that was his last album.
Really?
That good.
Wonder if he'll do a Woptober.
Oh, he has to.
Ooh.
Because it's like
He
classic
is
Gucci
Woptober.
move. He has his own record label now. It's like So Icy. He's like the So Icy CEO.
Mm.
But if you look at his Instagram, he's got like 6 artists all around him, and they're like all new artists or like up and coming, and he
Yeah.
like signed them all and got them all iced out. They've got all their chains on, 1017 chains, and yeah. I haven't heard of any of them, but like
Yeah.
if Gucci
They're coming out.
Gucci feels like they gonna come up.
Just thought of this. What was that? What was the group that Ski and X were in?
Members
Members
only.
only?
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Basically, after X died,
Everything
it's
Kind
like
of fell apart.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi's was in it, but like Wi-Fi's left, so it's
Kid
like
Wi-Fi's
Trunks.
funeral.
yeah. Kid Trunks was actually good, yeah.
Who? There was
Honestly, their names like
someone that sounded like X. I remember you
Craigslist.
showed me a few of his songs. Like
Like
sounded exactly.
Tokyo's Revenge?
Yeah.
Tokyo's Revenge is kind of lit.
You remember you showed
He's
me some of his
poppin'.
songs
was it? I don't know.
when we were at Quincy and we would whip school.
Really?
After school, you would show me some of his songs. Yeah. On the Members Only album.
Oh,
Oh no, he's not on the Members Only album.
Is he not?
No.
Well, you showed me some of his songs.
off that album, I like a few songs off that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Are you talking to Sean? Are you talking to what's his name still?
Yeah. He can't whip here.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. We can whip to his house though.
Yeah.
No
Oh, yeah,
problem.
that
No
works.
problem.
We'll go, and then we can. I don't know if he'll talk to him, but.
Huh?
I don't know if you'll be able to talk to him though. You said you wanted to talk to him when he pulled out.
Oh no, I was just gonna see if I could throw money with you, like separately from you.
Oh,
Just
you
do
want
it.
me to?
Yeah,
ask
but
him?
I'll ask him after this. It's
Oh,
all
okay.
good. We can stop this or we can keep going. It's up to you guys.
Completely up to you.
Alright, think of a number 1 to 3. keep going. Then.
Hey!
Guess we keep going. We'll want to aim for 2 hours. We're at 34.
Oh.
I think we can. I mean, 26 minutes. Y'all down? I just like to. I don't know. I like to look at the podcast and be like, "Damn, we did
Yeah.
2 hours." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, if it becomes unorganic, like
No,
natural,
no.
true.
if we start
It
forcing
never gets
conversation,
organic.
we're
We
stopping it.
We haven't yet, really.
Yeah, we've been chilling. We've been chilling.
Belgium.
Belgium.
You know what
yeah.
was created in Belgium? Smurfs.
The Smurfs? Like the
Yes.
blue things?
Yes.
You know, I've never seen any of those.
I've
shows or
seen like
movies.
something, but
I've seen
that's
one
it.
of the movies.
There's
like
an
a
evil.
long
There's
time
an
ago.
evil guy, right? There's like an evil guy with a mustache. I think that's in that.
It's like a wizard, right?
Yeah, he's like a wizard. Yeah.
I've seen that movie, and they fight like a park or like the statue, stone, whatever. I don't know.
Supreme just did a collab with Smurfs. Believe it or not.
Bro, you know what I'm not happy about? All these Nike Off-White collabs.
I
They're
haven't even
fucking
seen anything.
hideous.
You know, it was one of my favorite collabs.
What?
Champion Timberland.
Ooh.
It was fire. Those, I don't know if you ever saw the Timberland
yeah.
Champion boots, but they were fucking
Never seen 'em.
nasty. There was a tan one, there was a black one. They were so sick.
Did you ever see the North Face? That was crazy. Did you ever see the North Face Supreme collab?
Nah,
Oh
with
my
with the
goodness.
jacket, with like the mountains and shit.
I didn't see that.
It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
It
Is
was
it really?
gorgeous.
It's so
I don't know
good.
why I'm thinking.
This shit was
but
like
I just think,
$800.
You know those?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the retro Nuggets jerseys of the mountains of like the
Mhm.
rainbow
Yeah,
mountains?
yeah.
That's just what I.
Yeah.
It was like
No, it was like
straight up
snow-covered
like Mount
mountains.
Everest, like on
Yeah.
the jet. It was like crazy, and like
All right. Would you guys rather have to climb Mount Everest or skydive?
Climb Mount
skydive
Everest.
100%. I want to skydive. Like,
All right. Let me make this hard for
I
you.
want
Would
to
you rather climb Mount Everest or skydive with a 30% chance your chute's not gonna open?
Climb Mount Everest.
climb Mount Everest.
Okay. What about 20%?
Climb Mount Everest.
Skydive.
Oh, you crazy bastard!
20% that it
You're
won't.
a crazy bastard,
I
bro.
don't know.
Why
Mount
would it?
Because there's probably a 20% chance you're dying climbing Mount Everest.
That was my.
It's not maybe not 20%, but like maybe 10%.
You got
I
to
don't
be
know.
with the right fucking people, because people definitely die while trying to climb Everest. It
Yeah.
has to happen.
It does. It's like the most lethal mountain.
Happened
I
in
think,
Family
the world.
Guy.
Did it? Oh yeah, when the family died.
I'm
right?
gonna look
Hey
up
Brian, you want
what
a
mountain
popsicle?
gets.
Yeah.
I would love a popsicle.
Dude, Family Guy's the shit. I love that show.
They changed
I don't
the
like
game
Seth
for
Green though.
comedy.
Yeah, they did. I don't like Seth Green. That dude's a fucking pedophile.
I've heard. I mean, I've seen the shit that.
Who is
Seth Green is
He
a
does the voice for
pedophile.
Who is it nowadays?
That's
huh?
a good point. That's a damn good point.
Which is unfortunate to say.
Oh, ready? Mount Everest is the world's deadliest mountain and has been host to numerous tragedies. Over 300 have died on the mountain, with deaths
Wow.
occurring every year since 1978.
300 deaths.
Yeah, in climbing, just like they are up the mountain.
What,
Not
what do you
anymore,
think
though.
happens? Did they run out of food or something? Or do you think they
It's-
just fall?
They might get like some sort of oxygen
It's also
poisoning.
brick.
It's
Yeah.
though, and it has to be like, oh, ice crevices are probably so much of that.
What's that?
Like
Just the
crevices,
little
like little
crevices.
crevices in the ice that people fall through,
Oh,
and you go like
yeah.
hundreds of feet to
And
never
it,
be seen
you
again.
literally could. It could be.
And that could be
not
anywhere.
endless, but like it could just keep fucking going.
And that could be anywhere you step.
Anywhere, it could be covered in snow, like
Yeah.
anywhere.
Now you
That's
would
why
do-
you're all attached to each other.
Yeah.
So in case it, and like, it just seems like people fucking freeze and.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to do it.
I went on a 7-mile hike the other day.
Really?
And
Good
that,
for you.
Thank you. That shit was like 3.5, 4 hours, and it was so much. And it was like New Hampshire. Like, this ain't no Mount Everest. Like,
Yeah.
this is a gradual incline, and it's like
Did you get,
so
did you
much.
get to the top?
Yes,
Was it crazy?
so beautiful.
You take a picture?
I did.
Can we see that
I'll
picture?
probably
I
whip
gotta
out-
see
I
that
want to see
picture.
it too.
Probably whip
You
it
would
out.
so afraid.
I
I've
was.
never gone fucking hiking or climbing or anything. I feel like it would be pretty cool.
Climb Blue Hills, but that ain't,
Yeah.
that ain't.
Hey, that's something. It's more than
Yeah.
I've done.
I went with Tom's family.
I've climbed the quarries. That's what I've climbed.
There you go.
And all I did was walk on a dirt path.
I'm gonna get the video from Sophia. I sent it to my iPad. I'm pretty sure.
The
Yeah,
Corys is beautiful.
It really
It
is.
is.
It's slept on.
I know kids at Merrimack that have been there just like to
We
go.
should go chill there.
Great
Yeah.
place to smoke
Not
weed
chill,
too.
but
I'll tell
yeah,
you
we
that.
should go burn there soon.
Great way to smoke. Free place to smoke weed.
Yeah.
Great.
Do we have J's?
Papers.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of J's over there. Look at that. Those are all J's. Aren't they?
Those are all
They
the
were,
sticks.
believe it or not. Oh,
Wait a minute.
they're pokers.
They're
the
pokers,
paper,
yeah.
they come with the papers, cones.
Dude,
They were cones,
'Cause I
actually.
want to
That
smoke a
fucked
J
me
with
up.
J-Mo.
that fucked me up.
Right, dude? I just want to smoke a J with J before we
That fucked me up.
depart tonight.
That would be like so awesome.
Do you pass anywhere?
Yeah, I can buy papers.
Would you want to, though?
Yeah, I
On the
will.
way to Skips?
I'll take a hit or two. I'm not gonna smoke a whole fucking thing, so don't go out
Yeah.
of your way.
Well,
I take small pokes.
I still don't want to smoke it.
I could help you with it too. You know. Could help.
Ever since I stopped smoking weed and started smoking up again, my tolerance has not come back. And if I smoke too much, I get paranoid. Not anxious, but I get
I have
paranoid.
a roommate with the same thing.
For no
'Cause
reason.
He got COVID over the summer. He's
Oh,
3 of them did actually.
Jesus.
And then he completely stopped. And then when he started again, he's like, obviously the tolerance is so low.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he smokes too much, you know. He's just like, it gets to the point where it's like not even enjoyable.
Yeah,
like,
that's
he's
how it
just
would be. I
either
get all
can't
jittery.
move or it's just like paranoid and it's like too much of a head high.
Yeah.
It's like he has to find with like honestly, it's for me too. Like I like to find that balance high
yeah.
where it's like can still be productive if I'm doing shit. It's like
Like if I sat there and faced the whole joint, bro, I'd just fall asleep or I'd start freaking out.
See, the thing
Well,
is,
yeah.
dude, it helps me with my anxiety.
It
Yeah.
used to help
Daily.
me with mine, which is now weird. Like now it doesn't for some reason.
Bro, when I go to work, I'm not like tweaking or nothing.
Yeah.
Like I get anxious.
Yeah.
And it just, and then I get home and I sit on my
yeah,
bed,
it's so nice.
take a hit of the bowl. I just, I'm just sitting in my room. I'm watching TV. It's just like
Yeah.
I feel like good. Like
I feel like environment's everything too. If you're smoking to like random ass people, you're gonna get a little weird.
Like,
If you're
even-
smoking with your homies,
yeah.
you're chilling.
even with my cousins, like when I first started smoking with them, like I wouldn't like dislike it, but like I would like be anxious.
Yeah.
But like when I'm with you
Yeah.
guys, or if myself, or like my,
No.
especially
No,
you
exactly,
guys, like,
man.
cause I'd say it would be you two, Tom, Luca, and then Joe and Elmer and Skip or whatever. That I'm just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
weed paranoia is a fucking weird thing, dude.
It
'Cause it's
is.
a real thing. Like my mom, every time my mom used to smoke, she started getting paranoid. which
I
is
get
mad
paranoid
weird.
sometimes.
It's
No,
mad
but like
weird.
I don't.
Do you
No,
get
I don't.
paranoid of like
No.
your environment, or do you get like anxious?
Anxious.
I
No,
get
it's not.
paranoid. Like I start bugging out about my environment.
Well, it depends on where I am.
I'll be in my room and I start freaking
Oh
out.
yeah, no.
I get like
no.
OCD. I'll be like, damn, why is this not straight? Then I'll be like, oh shit,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
bugging out, and I'll say it out loud. I'll be like, why am I saying this out loud? Like, if I just get too high,
It
like-
kind of just one thing leads to
yeah,
another.
yeah, exactly.
Nah, that doesn't happen. Nah.
I
would
would
just
say
say
I would
just
only get
feeling.
like anxious
Yeah.
if I'm high, but that doesn't happen too much. Thank goodness. I mean, it's weird when weed just doesn't agree with some people. It's like
My aunt's like that. My aunt Julia, she cannot smoke weed. She's like literally allergic to it.
Huh.
Like she gets like rashes. I'm
Holy
pretty
shit,
sure.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
What like fuck? It sucks for her.
that sucks.
That really.
I mean, you don't know what you're missing, I guess.
I guess
But you're
not.
missing a great thing.
You experienced it once. You know what I love? Even though weed's not legal in all states, CBD is. That's a great starting point.
Yeah, it is.
That's a great.
I've tried
starting point.
CBD cigarettes. My roommates
Really?
picked them up. They're great because it's like
No
you like
tobacco?
smoking cigarette, no tobacco, just CBD, and it's
Damn, I
like
didn't know they had that.
and it's
I would smoke.
they
them.
I
have,
want
they have
that
the
too.
green filters at the bottom instead of
Ooh.
orange, and it's like oh
They taste good.
yeah, they taste just like
How do you feel?
just weed.
It's like a buzz.
I'd say you just feel like a little just a little relaxed. Like
Oh.
I'd say like
I have CBD oil. I've tried.
Yeah.
I've had that.
I've
You know
like
why I
I've tried
think
that,
that'd be
but
good for me.
what?
I just like smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
that's
I would,
that would be
if I
good.
had
It's
those
weird
things,
because
and
that's
I
kind of
just,
what it is.
I would
too.
never hit it.
I just like smoking.
I just like it's just something.
It's
I
the
feel
action
cool.
of doing it. Yeah.
It's like
Which
just
is the good.
kind of
thing.
fun to just pull out and just like it's not tobacco and it's not weed, it's CBD.
I was never.
What the fuck was that?
It's
The
11
door.
o'clock.
It's 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like,
No,
what?
I get. I'm
It's
used to
11
it
on the
now.
dot. Well, 11:01.
No, it's always 11:01.
When I used to pack dips and I quit, my biggest problem quitting was the fact that I missed having something
Yeah,
in my mouth.
that's
so
when
I
you put in
completely
seeds
or
understand.
something.
Yeah, I'd pack gum or seeds. Like I'd pack like a full cheek of sunflower seeds.
You're not addicted to smoking. I would just say I'm addicted to smoking. Like not like addicted, but like
The action of it, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, okay. Addiction's like a very like extreme word.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With dip, I was addicted to the sensation. Smoking, I feel like no, because I've quit many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not-
I've stopped smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's not fun, but I can
No.
do it. dip, I had to start vaping in order to quit.
If I were to like not be working, I couldn't stop smoking. Like if I was just sitting at home, I don't think I could.
No,
Yeah.
it's tough. The first few days are the most tough, and
Yeah.
then after that, I'm usually.
After that,
Same
it's all
with nicotine,
psychological. Yeah. Nicotine's a bitch to kick.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that, but I mean,
Yeah. You
People-
never got into it.
so many people that I know.
you hit it.
I'm just glad
You hit it. You would use
because
it
I just
too.
never owned it.
Yeah.
Once you own it, it's like, oh
Controls you.
yeah, but
It's like
people.
it's here.
So many people try to quit nicotine and they can't, which just says how hard it is. Because anyone can quit weed. I mean,
That's a good point.
and some people can't, but maybe. But like,
But if you really can't stop smoking weed, then weed's not for you. Like if you abuse it
Like,
that
that's-
hard, you should not be using it. Unless it's for a medical, like it's something reasonable.
sometimes like I get into it too much, and it's just like I need to stop or take a step back. But then it's like doesn't mean I need to quit.
That's
It's just
what,
like
that's what helps me with work.
yeah,
I wouldn't just wake up and smoke. I just go.
that's
to
what
work,
it is. It's like
Get a few hours.
just do something and then wait and then smoke.
There's
Is that-
nothing better than working than smoking.
Yeah.
That's the best.
what
Mad
makes it so much better,
satisfying.
'cause
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I'm coming home.
Mad satisfying.
I love that I'm just in my bed.
I need to do that more. Reward myself because sometimes I just be like, oh, I'll
After
smoke
class.
before class, but it's like just wait till after because obviously I'm gonna be smoking after. So it's just like why not
Yeah.
just wait till after?
Save money too.
Legit.
2-for-1 special right there.
2-for-1 special. Get the 2-for-1.
2-for-1. How we doing?
Hey, if you're still here, we love you.
If you've made it this far, you are a real homie.
Legit. I wonder how many people watch your videos through and through.
The
Maybe
whole
not
thing?
through and through,
Yeah.
but like skip a little bit, but like through
Yeah.
and through.
I'd probably say like 5 to 10, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5, around there. Probably watch the whole
It's a
thing.
good number.
Yeah.
If you're sitting here watching 2 hours.
If you're still watching at this moment, comment below that you're watching this.
You know what we should do one night?
What's up?
Figure out how to go live.
On like what?
YouTube. There's a
Oh, that's
live
a
on.
good-
There's
that's
a
a good
live
Oh,
YouTube.
we could stream on YouTube.
We could.
We could.
I
do
need more
some shit.
followers.
We could
I mean,
do
and then
some
like
shit.
get like a. Yeah,
We could
mean,
go
yeah.
live on Instagram
Maybe
too.
we
on the
could-
Oh
account.
yeah.
We could do like a Q&A, but like we wouldn't have to go straight in the Q&A. But like
Yeah.
when questions popped up, we'd answer the
That's
questions.
facts. That's facts. That would be lit.
You know what I mean?
It's easy to do too. All you can do is set up a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Have someone look at the phone every now and then and look at questions.
Literally.
I remember we got we were on live once I think, and I think Anthony Thornhill joined. Do you remember that?
Me?
Yeah. It was like a
No.
long time ago, like probably like 3 years ago or some shit. And I don't know why I would say we were on live, but I
Yeah.
think we were for some reason.
We were just bullying.
Anthony Thornhill joined, and he started talking. It was like a good conversation.
Because this is basically just like if we're on live, this is literally uncut.
Oh,
not
yeah.
touched. We're doing it.
I
You're
just like
putting it up.
I finish it and I post it.
It's not like-
Yeah.
It's like just as simple as that. It's just like it's not like any different than
Yeah.
what we'd be doing right now.
Damn straight.
You know, be pretty cool.
Sophia do be calling me. I'll be right back though. I'll be right back though.
I love his pants. Right up,
Just
right up here. It's classic. Oh.
So what would you say? Who would you say like? I mean, you haven't made music. You've made music with Doug and Elmer, right?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
I'd like to make more with other people. I just haven't had opportunities to.
Yeah.
I just find it something fun to do. You know what I mean? Good way to
No,
express yourself.
Absolutely. I don't know. I would always. It would be cool. I would just. I can't think. I just couldn't think I could write anything.
I'm gonna tell you right now, but recording's the hardest part, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think writing's easier than recording.
I can't write it. I couldn't
Oh,
sit
really?
and write.
Yeah.
Like I literally could not do it.
Could you freestyle? Like
Nope.
if you ever freestyle?
Nope.
Damn, you should freestyle to
I
yourself.
couldn't.
It's mad fun.
Yeah. I just.
I freestyle
Don't
in the
know
shower
what's-
sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just be spinning.
You should just put a beat on in the shower.
I've been
Yeah.
doing it.
You still look for beats?
Oh, dude, I've written 3 songs in the last like month.
Really?
Yeah, I write songs all the time. If I'm bored or something, or if I come up with something, I'll write like a bar down, and then like later on I'll look back and be like, oh, okay, I see what I did. I can go with
Yeah.
this, and I'll write something else to it. And then like I'll get hooked on it and start doing it for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Like I wrote a Pound Cake remix, and it's like probably 4 or 5 minutes long. Like it's fucking long.
What's pound? I don't know.
You know Russell Westbrook on a Farm?
Yeah.
That beat.
Oh.
It's like 4 or
was
5
that
minutes
the
long.
original song?
No, yeah, Pound Cake by Drake. Great.
I
fucking
knew it was
song.
by. I know it was by Drake.
Is it
I just
Pound
didn't-
Cake? Yeah, it's Pound Cake.
I don't know the song. Yeah. Well, if I listen to the song, I'd
It's a
fucking know the
good song. It's Nothing Was the Same. I think that's the name of the album. That's his best album, in my opinion, too.
Views was a pretty good album.
Views was okay.
That was it wasn't it was like
Views was him sitting on the antenna thing, right? Yeah.
honestly, what was the one with like fucking 30 songs on it?
Scorpion.
Yep.
That shit was whack.
It was it had some good songs on there.
It was
though.
too much for me.
Yeah, it was like too
No
long
one needs
of
30
an album.
songs, bro. 15 to 17 is a good track.
Of course, there are gonna be a few good songs on a 30,
Bound
a
to
20.
be, yeah. You know what he did, bro? He did that for the streaming money.
Yeah.
Exclusively. That's all he did it for.
Yeah. I remember you saying you didn't like that move by him.
Yeah, I thought it was a money grab.
Yeah.
I thought it was bad ignorant.
Why do you need money?
Yeah, you're fucking his bed cost like 350 grand. Like his fucking bed, for God's sake.
I wonder how much he's like
250.
why can't I think
How much
of-
you worth?
Yeah.
250.
No, how much he costs for a feature. How much he
I bet you he does it for free.
Really?
I bet you he just does it to artists he likes.
Yeah.
Because if you're bro, you're that big.
No, I know, yeah.
What is your worth? Your worth is what? $1 million for a feature? No one's gonna pay that.
No. Lil Baby's asking for 100K. but
100,
then
that's
it's like-
reasonable.
yeah.
For rappers, that's reasonable,
Yeah.
you know? And obviously everyone bites on that, everyone does it.
Oh, yeah.
Just features on everyone's shit.
Of course. But then it's like, imagine Lil Baby asking like Young Thug to get on a song. Like, there's no way.
No way's gonna say no about it.
No,
Yeah.
and there's no way if Young Thug asks Lil Baby to get on a song, Lil
Vice
Baby
versa.
would be
Yeah,
like, give
exactly.
me 100K.
That's why you gotta build relationships in
Yeah.
the rap game, I feel like, so
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
Young Thug puts everybody on though. Young Thug's like I don't really like his music, but he's put on so many people.
He's just like a good influencer, also. Not like it. I don't know about influencer because he doesn't like voice his opinion much, but like he's just in the community.
He's
and, like,
always in the community,
yeah.
yeah.
Always.
We're talking about Young Thug.
Tell babe. My favorite album of his is Jeffrey by far.
I don't think I've ever listened to a full album personally. I'm not a fan of him. Like I said, I don't listen to a lot of rap. I listen to the same people over and over again.
Yeah. What would your favorite Thug album be?
Oh, I don't, maybe So Much Fun.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, just so many hits on it.
I did listen to half that album, maybe the whole thing.
So Much Fun?
That's with the green album cover.
I
and his
didn't listen
face.
to much of that one.
I listened to because people are hyping it up.
Yeah. You should listen to Jeffrey.
Is that the one with the dress?
Jeffrey was really
Yep.
good, yeah.
He
Jeffrey
had
was
a-
really good.
I guess he wore the dress because he had a gun on him, but we don't
He had a gun on him.
Well, he liked the dress. He also just happened to have a gun on. He wasn't like, oh, gotta wear a dress.
Didn't he go to the Boston Museum of Fine Arts or something for that?
Not even
It
sure.
was, it
I
was
don't
like an
even know.
exhibition for him, I'm pretty sure, because of that.
Really?
Which is fucking crazy.
That is nuts.
I'll tell you right now, this podcast gonna be fucking tired out.
Mhm.
This took a lot out of me.
Hey, speaking for 2 hours can do that too.
I guess so, right?
Well, an hour and 52 minutes.
We'll get there.
8 minutes? Hey, we got this shit.
I started off right up here, now I'm just slowly back here. I'm just slowly
I
leaning
know.
back. I'm sorry
We-
about that.
We all started
Yeah.
up here.
You gotta relax every now and then. What's up with the fireworks? Got fireworks over there?
Yeah.
Chris
I don't
took
know.
them away a long time ago.
Yeah, but he gave them back, and I don't know. I haven't just been like, let's go do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it in Squantum because
No.
people will bug. I mean, you can, but
People will freak out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of have a dick mood in a small
And I
community.
feel like we're juniors in high school again.
That's true. I don't know, if we were sipping beers, I'd light some fireworks though.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the occasion for it.
Catch me on a beach, of course.
Oh yeah. Do fireworks expire?
They probably do, but no.
They probably just don't pop as big or something.
What's your favorite clothing brand?
You're gonna hate this one? Old Navy. They've been holding it down since elementary school.
Great deals.
All my sweatpants are from Old Navy.
I think mine's Champion.
Champion's good shit.
They've stepped up their game recently,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I got a Champion hoodie and a few shirts. Well, a sweater. It's like the sweatshirts with the hoods?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of them shits. The embroidering is fire. Man.
I got that Champion shit.
The embroidering is just it's on point.
Right?
Is that the right word? Embroidering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Embroidery.
Embroidery. I didn't know if that was when you put fucking flashy stuff on it or not.
Oh, the
The gems.
like the Yeah, bedazzle, whatever.
Bedazzle, yeah, bedazzle.
That was a huge fucking thing for a while.
Bro, remember Silly Band?
I was just about to
Yeah,
say
that's-
that.
come on, give me some of
Oh
that, give
my
me some of that.
god. I was just about to say
That
that.
would
be funny.
I don't know how I
that
came up with that.
I brought that up to some kids, like, because I'm working
At
with
the
kids.
yeah.
And I'm like, you know what I had when I was younger? They brought up their toys. I was like, we had silly bands.
Whole
We'd have,
collections and shit.
Have like 10 on each wrist, 20 on each. No,
20
10
my
on
wrist.
each wrist.
40
but,
on
like,
our wrists.
you would like collect and trade. It would
Yeah.
be sick. Like someone break, it would be
Oh,
fucking
dude,
tragic.
trading was a big thing for those
Legit.
things too.
legit.
Shout out Silly Bands. Is that what they were called? Silly
Yeah,
Bands?
silly
yeah.
bands. They were running shit for a while,
Yeah, they had the market on the lock.
and that was before technology was like phones
Oh,
were
yeah.
phones and like.
That shit just spread like
You know?
naturally.
Mhm.
That's the thing with trends back then, and even like the 80s and the 90s compared to now. Now it's all everyone does trends because of technology. Back then
Yeah.
it was just word of mouth.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Like Jordans when they first
Yep.
started.
Oh man,
You know.
it was just all word of mouth.
Imagine seeing Michael Jordan play in his first fucking Air Jordans ever, and just being like, "Those shoes are fucking it." Like,
Imagine
Or
not being able to like look up any Jordans.
Yeah.
Like all you know is just like
Yeah.
magazines
Yeah.
or like shit.
That's the only way you know what's releasing.
I
soon,
know.
Or if you're in
Dude.
store.
music, like you just have to go into a record store.
Dude, we've
You know-
evolved for the better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, I wish I had to go to a record store. I wish I had to.
Bro, a comic book store? I wish we had comic book stores
Oh,
like that. 'cause
that's
That would be
big
lit.
time.
Like, get rid of. I don't know.
Bro, I want to get into comic books sometime. Because I feel like they're freaking lit to collect.
They look so cool.
Pissing with the door open. Sorry, gotta hear the piece. Sorry. People.
Classic move.
Classic. Third time's a charm. Alright, I think we can call it here.
I'd say.
156, I think that we got enough in there.
Squeak milking out the last.
Hey,
one.
thank you everyone. Please like,
Thank
comment,
you.
subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. One love. Take it easy.
Be
Thank you.
safe.
Smoke weed every day.